claps.
Always. Oh, actually, fucking, my friend has one of those things. I'm gonna bring it to you next time. He has one of those fucking movie clap things, the white and black ones. Yeah.
Nice.
He's right. You can put the producer and everything. Put Eric Soto all over the fucking thing. Soto.
That'd be fucking cool, bro. That'd be dope.
So, man, how are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm eating fucking hummus. I'm ecstatic.
Oh, bro, I need to put the t-shirt on. Hang on.
Go ahead, man.
I need to put the t-shirt on.
Yes, he said this t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen, because we have merch coming soon. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. He's currently stripping at Sexy Music.
Damn, the shirt's big as hell.
I think it's an XL.
Goddamn, I'm not that fat.
No, but just something what she had at the time. So
I'm gonna put my...
at least like it doesn't make you look, all crazy.
I'll put my flannel over it.
The other shirt was too. Perfect.
There you
Big ass mouth on your fucking chest.
go. Yes. Perfect. Alright. My keys there.
Ching-a-ling-ling-ling-ling.
Chilling. Those are my keys. Yes. Alright. Yes.
Yes, merch. Having some shirts, hoodies,
Yes.
and lots of other shit.
Lots of other shit. He's got the hoodie.
It was hummus, no double dipping.
Oh, okay.
Never double dip.
Hear my phone? Just kidding. Oh, these are the baked.
Yeah, baked. That's
The
what I'm trying to
flavorless ones.
Yes, everybody try to eat healthy. 65% less fat. Hopefully these will be blocked out somehow.
Actually, less fat doesn't necessarily mean healthy.
Really? School me on something I don't know about. What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Well,
What do you talk? Oh, damn.
I know we wanted to say
damn.
this. I know we wanted to say this for the keto guy segment. I know that's like the intro.
All right.
What are you talking about?
Bam.
Okay. So I know we wanted to talk about this for the keto whatever episode. What that one but I'm gonna bring it up
intro.
Anyway. So, okay. Well, fat doesn't necessarily make you fat.
What's keto?
Keto is basically you're okay,
Put you on the spot.
For nobody. All right. So for those of you who don't know, I've done the keto diet probably twice, in terms of how many times I've gone full blown into it, and obviously I need to do it again soon because your boys. Your boy's putting on the pounds, bro.
That's his XL shirt, guys. Don't worry. It makes him look that way. He's perfectly fine. He's healthy. 65% less fat. Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
Anyway. But, yeah. So, the keto diet is basically, you eat 75% of your diet is mostly made up of fat. 20% is made up of, and when I say fat, I mean healthy fats. And then 20% is protein, and 5 to 10% is carbs. So your carbs drop drastically low. But it's a pretty extreme diet. Some people what is that?
I was on a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. All right, you're good.
But with that being said, no, a lot of people opt for low carb because it's a less extreme version of that. You can still eat a little bit of carbs, but which you can still lose weight on. You can lose weight on any diet, but I like keto because if you want results that shit works
Really?
Dude, I lost a shit ton of weight quick.
Does it shut your body out though?
No.
Is it like a freak no. P90X shit?
No, because it's it's I don't know, I do it for stints of 2 to 3 months. I'll usually do that diet for. I mean, there's people who do it long term. I don't know if I can necessarily do it long term. I'd probably consider a low carb diet or a Mediterranean diet is pretty healthy for the most part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it basically consists of a lot of healthy fats, saturated fats. You want to avoid trans fats; those are the bad ones. Saturated fats are olive oil, feta cheese, or any kind of aged cheese, eggs, good quality eggs, bacon. I mean, bacon is it's not the best. You could still eat it, but it's
I got guac right here. That's a fat.
Guac. Yeah, guac. Avocados are a huge fucking staple in my diet.
Really?
Egg. Pretty much for the most part, I'm eating steak, eggs, guac,
what?
more eggs, fucking bacon.
You ever get tired of that shit?
It gets a little bit for the most. That's why I only do it for I'm trying to kind of transition to a better diet for afterwards. But because sometimes I'll the shitty part is like if I eat like shit, like I'll fall back into old habits. So that's the tough part for me.
No, man.
But I've been going back to the gym. Been more.
I've been working out at home, trying to get like fit. Underneath this hoodie is muscle. I got a white beater on. I'll dead beat later.
Some wives.
Right? Like,
I'm ready to beat some wives.
That's a horrible name. And now that they call it a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, that's a very interesting question. I want to know where did the term wife beater come from?
You want to look that up?
You'd ask the overlords.
You have this laptop right here. You have all.
Oh, we have a info center.
Yes, sir.
Crates.
Crates.
Can you pull that up?
Oh,
Kimbo?
shit. Yeah, of course I can. You said what?
Where did the term wife beater come from? I mean, I guess it's like a stereotype. I guess like probably from like the 30s or something like that. A lot of men were beating their wives.
Oh damn! There you go.
I don't know.
It's fucked up, right?
It's fucked up.
The term wife beater. Sorry. Where's my water so I can record this correctly?
I have this blend here. I'm gonna spark it.
The term white beater reportedly became synonymously for. It's not even synonymously. It's synonymous. Sorry, for an undershirt after criminal case in 1947. A Detroit native named James Hartford Jr. was arrested for beating his wife to death. News outline printed a photo of Hartford in a stained undershirt and referred to him as the wife beater.
What?
Okay, so it's
wow.
a murder. A murderer. You wear that like, yeah, girl, I'll fucking kill you. They're like, you sexy devil, you.
Oh, wow.
Choke shit out you.
That's like that.
And a white beater.
I had no idea.
Or another term they call it Dago, don't they?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if you
think that's like the
you can look that up. I'm trying to.
I don't know. From all that I remember it being called or I always remembered it being called the wife beater. Like I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, but I'm like, so it's like, do you get a wife and then like, when I wear it, do I beat her? That's like, but like, well, imagine if we're that stupid, right? If we were just like,
it's just a stupid little thing we name things. Like it's like where did the term like I don't know.
Where's her power though? Now, apparently.
Oh hey, are you gonna do an awkward walk-in like last time? Where you going? Hey.
Right?
How you doing?
Diesel.
Back. I will be back.
Cheezel. Cheezel Diesel. Cheezel. Alright, anyway. No, but yeah, that's fucking crazy though. I don't know that was the terminology for that. And then it's like also like people also ask, is it a wife beater or a white beater? That sounds fucked up. Why would that even be a suggestion? People also ask that. It's on Google, by the way. That's it. It's its proper name. It's a shirt in reference to a wife beater because it's seen in a uniform those type of men. So it's sexist as fuck.
So it's sexist, yes.
So it's sexist. Women
so if
can't
I wear that
beaters.
shirt, I will be identified
as a wife
beater.
So you can never have a wife unless she knows.
Go to jail.
Damn.
I'll be like, right on the street. They'll be like, hey, that guy beats his wife. And they fucking come over here and beat the shit out of me.
I swear to God, like.
And I'll finally know what it feels like
to
be a black guy.
Oh, shit. You will. You get some fucking iron on your chest. I don't know even the rest of this. This is like a little. I don't know. Did you bring some weed this time? No.
I have weed, yeah.
I don't know, man. Well, how's life for you? How's love life? That's an interesting question. Is love
love life?
Love.
Man.
Love.
It's good. I mean, it's had a lot of ups and downs recently.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like don't care to go into too much detail, but
You don't have to, because
that's cool.
You're
But I am
gonna
seeing.
every time, because you're gonna edit it out. That's gonna be one of the shirts.
I am currently, I mean, I'm seeing somebody. So I mean, like, I'm talking to somebody. Yeah.
Well, that's good, man.
So you know, we're.
Don't be a whore like myself.
I mean, I'm a recovering whore.
See, there you go. As long as you know a recovering addict. I mean, what?
I'm a recovering whore. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Yeah, that's motherfuckers. Like, burn your fucking finger off. There's another one over there. I don't know. That's not a fucking with it though. I think he is it. Yeah. Like my lighter.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm using your lighter to fucking.
No, it's all good. I'm just like, look, it's booty. You know?
Oh, nice. It's a big boobied woman.
A big boobied.
A big breasted woman.
A big breasted. A woman. Ooh.
It's a big breasted woman.
A big breasted woman.
I don't know who is that. Is that an actress or some shit?
Probably
or
a
model?
swimsuit model.
I don't know.
You know what's crazy? One of the ones you just let them see them in their bra and panties, but they let you see them in swimsuits. And it's basically the same thing.
I mean, basically.
It's like, it's blunt.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
same could be said about Speedos, but I mean, you don't see a lot of guys wearing Speedos.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I wore Well, I didn't wear a Speedo in high school. I wore like a jammer. Because I was a swimmer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can swim?
I mean, yeah.
I can't
swim.
I can't fucking. Okay, all right, listen. Let me not say I can't swim.
Like if you had to jump in the water to save your life,
I can swim the fuck across that
swim.
motherfucker. But if I go under, my bones are just dead. So I can't float.
Oh, okay.
I can't float. I don't know what it is. I had to swim.
You have a lot of muscle sinks.
That's probably what it is.
Fat floats, muscle sinks.
Oh damn! I don't know.
If you got fatter, you'd probably be good.
Damn, I should.
You'd be like,
oh yeah, my brother could swim like a fucking fish and he was fat. Damn, that makes a lot of sense. Wow, I didn't even know that was a science like that.
Nah, but like, yeah, we kept. I would wear jammers, which were like Speedos, but they were like trunks, so they would cut off here. And then at 1 year, my last year of swim, I opted to go like the short
Like,
route.
I'm gonna be brave this year. It's my last year.
So I was
I'm gonna
like
go hard to
wearing
fucking
those.
paint balls deep, literally.
Yeah, I was wearing those. I was in better shape than I am now. But
Okay, so with that, do you have to like? They said like hair is supposed to be like.
I
that.
never like.
Do you have a beard and shit then, or
No,
you just like baby face?
I was baby face as
Soto.
fuck. I was baby face as fuck, and I didn't I didn't like go the whole like shaving my whole body route. But I do remember my last year, like when we went to like I think it was like finals or I can't remember what that they call it, but it was a big competition between some schools, and I had shaved my head previously the day before. Yeah.
How did that work out for you?
I mean, I got a silver medal, which is fun.
Word?
Yeah, I got second place in it was like a 400 relay, or no, it was a 100 relay. I thought it was.
I can't. I did track. I couldn't. I can't swim. I feel like this is sort of the like atmosphere to be fast.
I also
in the
play water polo too. That shit is intense.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. I wouldn't even think you even. I didn't know you did any of that shit. I thought you just got camera. Like, did you do any like theater and shit like that in high school? What did you
I
do
didn't
in
do
high school?
theater. I did choir. I did choir and show choir.
You
in
can
high
sing?
school.
Oh, I'll put you on the spot one day. Oh fuck! Edit it out.
Okay, it was nice. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, to hit some notes and shit. No, probably not today, but one day. Maybe. One day we'll hear the infamous Mr. Soto
Maybe
sing aloud.
Well, I do want to. I did perform in a band for a little bit back in the day, but I'm trying to get back into music writing. I just
Did you play an instrument? Oh.
Yeah, play guitar. I play Why
did you never bring a guitar? Why didn't you bring a guitar today? It was something you could have brought with the story. See, that's the perfect thing to bring to the story, bro.
I could have brought a guitar. I'm sorry.
And you could have got a fucking guitar solo in right fucking now. What are you doing? It's alright though. At least your hat matches the fucking shirt.
I'll get. Yeah.
I can't be fucking mad about that. That hat matches the fucking shirt. It has some type of coloring with it.
That was.
I got shit for the coloring of the lips. Because this
pink
is
ass lips.
pink ass lips. So like apparently, but your hat has pink ass Obama in it.
Yeah.
So what? I don't know. Most people don't even know that. So I don't know, but I'm gonna change it around. Give me some masculinity, and some other things going on with it. Sound waves. We'll do some other shit or whatever. But we got it though. At least we fucking got it. This fucking bastard. I'm gonna hate till I have it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. He's like, you motherfuckers.
Just trying to get my trail mix. Fuck your trail mix.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll be there shortly.
He's a wife beater. What?
He's a wife beater. She's watching me.
He wears wife beaters, doesn't he?
I open the dictionary and look at the term wife beater.
It's a picture of you.
Picture of Mico.
With a dragon on his face. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good.
My Tyson voice, I'll fuck you up. I'll do it to you right now.
Used. Hello, my friend. Used. Hey, clap.
Use for comic relief. But still sitting in the
Mico, ladies and gentlemen.
Mico,
He's
ladies and
finally-
gentlemen.
well, he's finally. I gotta move this so I can now hear everybody.
How y'all doing?
Can I give you guys an interesting color scheme and aspect of the stage that's been said? I sit in the middle, but I refer to my friend to my left as the devil sometimes. But this is good. It's okay. He let it out.
He's in the red.
He's in the red. And then on my right, it's Eric, the lighthearted and the sensible guy. I didn't set that up at all. Eric did that shit. But it's perfect though. And I want to just say, take it the ambiance.
I am by the red light.
Isn't that perfect? You feel it at home, don't you? Conscience. And then they renamed it Conscience. Look, Conscience. Oh.
This trail,
Everybody do it in the camera right
It's like,
this trail mix is literally all chocolate pieces.
now. Oh man,
you pick them all out?
Look, like watch this. Literally watch. If I hope you can zoom in on this.
It's over there.
How much is chocolate pieces right there?
What's up, too? I gotta get this. Oh, I got fucking.
You got one peanut. Don't even lie.
Wait, hold on, wait.
How many
No.
chocolate pieces are in there?
I got some other. I got.
I got like one peanut and all
I got some
chocolate.
walnut shit. I think. Walnuts.
I mean, I'm gonna still eat it. though. I ain't got no problem with chocolate, but damn, what are peanuts at? Pause.
Anyway, where you go, my boy? We're sitting there talking about when he started his school days and like younger life. He did. He can swim. Can you swim?
No, no, no.
I can't swim. See?
Man,
Well, I can swim across. Can you swim across the water if I threw you in the
we're
water?
in
You
an
can swim across.
apocalyptic
I never did
situation.
that.
I have to leave y'all behind. I'll be like,
I don't know nobody. I don't know no black person that can really swim.
dude, I faced Morton High School. There was an entire team of
He probably was dope.
black people.
Really?
But to be fair, they did lose.
So
I mean, like, I'm
Point,
not saying
point,
anything. I'm just saying,
my
like,
point exactly.
I'm not saying anything. We're the superior school.
swimmers.
what race consisted on your team?
We both like.
We had like a few Mexicans. Sorry, not to be biased.
Right.
We had a few white people. Now again, not to say anything. God, I'm fucking digging myself into a bigger hole here. We did have one black kid.
Oh, here you
Yes.
go.
Yeah, we did have. Yeah.
What was his name?
His name was Blue Armstrong.
He made that fucking name up.
Definitely did. I think
Blue
I
Armstrong.
think it was on Red Dead or something.
Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, dude.
Man, but shit. Let's talk about some fucking. First of all, what the hell?
Sorry.
I want to talk about Cyberpunk.
Dude, I want the fucking game, but I don't have.
Yes.
Okay, I want to buy it on Steam. It's like $60, and I'm like, fuck.
It's at 60. It's like at then there's 70 on console.
Really?
That's what that trail mix. By chance, this walk right here and some hummus. We didn't double dip. We don't do that shit.
Don't eat hummus.
Oh well.
Why?
It's gross.
It's fucking
Gross. It's
delicious.
chickpeas.
That shit's
Be
fucking
healthy.
fire.
Be healthy, Mico.
And that guac is fire too.
Yeah, come on, here, try some. Come
I
here.
probably said no because I tried it. It was fucking gross.
Well,
Oh.
well, maybe you didn't try
I
it.
made somebody eat shrimp one time. They said they never eat fish, and they love that shit.
I love shrimp.
This is but this is a suggestion, man. I'm telling you.
No.
Damn it, we'll get him one day. That'll be a mission of ours
What? You
to
try?
get him to eat hummus, and it never happens. Like God damn
I
it!
feel like you would like do you like
1,000 episodes later.
do you like dry? Do you like roasted tomatoes or whatever? Like sun roasted tomatoes? Or?
No.
Wow.
Dun 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 dun.
This is my diet.
Well, this is healthy. Well, I don't know what the Dutch is. The Dutch part, remember?
You got the diet of a 5-year-old child.
But the metabolism,
Dude, how the fuck do you say
Of a 5-year-old child as well.
Bro? What the fuck?
that's perfect. Perfect.
So we were talking about diet earlier. I think we kind of circled back around to that.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy how like that works because like it's considering body type because like if you see Miko's body type, he's lean. He's a definitely like an mesomorph leaning more towards ectomorph
Oh.
for sure. So do you are you like a hard gainer? Like do you like have a hard time
Yeah.
gaining muscle?
Yeah.
Well, like you can stay lean, but like in terms of like getting
Like this
big.
probably max if I don't eat a lot.
Right.
They won't get no bigger than this.
Right.
Muscle wise.
Whereas as me, like I can gain weight like that, obviously. So
Sometimes I wish it.
I don't know what that meant. He's like, obviously. So.
I'm not trying to be like anyway.
Well, we was in there early before you came. I think I might be what did you say, man? Metaphor?
Was it mezzo?
Mezzo?
Middle person.
The middle person.
Perfect. Look at how that works out. The
So-
weighing. And one more topic. I'm a Libra.
Okay.
Libra. I don't know. I'm fucking high as fuck, bro. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know what that has to do with
Ooh, it just made me think about that. I don't know. I don't know why that made me. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. I have no idea.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks.
Since we're on the topic, what is your sign?
Yup.
So in other news.
He's a fucking Leo.
Yeah, he's
He's a Leo Cancer. How do I know this?
Cuss.
I don't know.
Bitch. Cuss.
A cuss bitch.
You're
A Leo Cancer cuss bitch.
You're a Leo and a Cancer.
Yeah, on the borderline.
I'm an Aries, like through and through. Like
God of War style.
yeah, like my right, whatever, like the even like the time I was born and all that shit. Like yeah, it all matched up with like all that shit.
Damn.
I don't know why I looked it up. I was just like, it doesn't mean anything.
He's
But
like, I'm
it's
gonna
just
be a fucking god today. I'm gonna commit war.
boy. That's me, bro.
Fucking
Kratos
Kratos
up
and
in
shit.
this bitch. I mean, I got the beard and shit.
Oh,
now.
you know what they did to my boy? They put him on Fortnite.
Fuck, why are they gonna do that
They
to
did
him?
him-
How are they
they
gonna
did
do
my
that to
man's-
Kratos, bro?
they
Come
did my
on,
man's
man.
bogus.
He's not for kids.
They put
Fucking
him on
kids
Fortnite.
play that shit.
And they
God of War
they
is
can
not
do all
for
the
kids.
dances and shit, and this is really bad. They put the Mandalorian on there too.
I know.
Fortnite gets everything.
Fortnite. Fuck yeah, I know. What the fuck? Fortnite gets everything, dude.
Everything.
That's not fair. I'm more of a Warzone guy. I mean, we all know this. I mean, you're a
Oh
Warzone
yes,
guy.
Warzone. Yes, absolutely.
Nobody fucks with PUBG. I mean,
we got it for free. We got it for
dude,
free.
I haven't played that shit at all.
Never?
Like, no. I mean,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I've seen
I
my
got it
friend
once.
played it, and it just looks like Modern Warfare just looks like it runs better than PUBG, like in terms of like
Yeah.
smoothness.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway,
Even
now
the
that
new-
Cold War, I was gonna buy it today.
Cold
I'm gonna buy
War
it today.
sucks. So everybody, please.
It's on sale.
It sucks. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm listen to me.
I know, but I want zombies.
I'm a diehard
Sorry.
fan of Call of Duty, but that shit, it's half baked. Like those chips, half baked, man. Like it doesn't. It's like a substance. Like man, like to go from Modern Warfare to this is like going like back to Black Ops 4, which is not a bad thing necessarily, but
Right.
you can feel the backwards like game they missed somewhere. They back did a step like fuck this. Let's just produce it and just throw it out there. It was still fun. The story was very fucking interesting, and maybe that's what it is. It's like they just focused so much on the story this time because I guess they didn't need it last year because the Warzone was so fucking like they made up so much fucking money.
Right.
But I can't play it, and I love Call of Duty. Like when I say I love Call of Duty, like I played the very first one and all that shit.
So you're saying Modern Warfare is better than?
Yes, absolutely.
I think
We
it's
should do a poll on that shit. Absolutely, ask people. Fuck this.
Long shot.
Think it's by a long shot? Yeah, I agree. Call of Duty's this. Yeah. Have you played it though? Have you played Cold War?
I played it on the beta.
The beta was okay, but
That's because it was new.
it was new. It was something sparkly.
Yeah.
And we're tired of we wanted something like, cause like we're so used to, we're in a culture where we're so used to like keep giving you them fucking feeding us this shit. It's like all right, so they keep on giving you your shit.
All right.
Give you the shit. Here's the fucking shit. But with no type of substance. So like,
Yeah.
if you ate something like maybe corn will stay in the shit. You're like, yeah, you eat that. But like,
Guess I was
there's
more
nothing
so-
in it this time.
I mean, I knew the fucking like multiplayer was half baked, but like what even would you say even like I mean okay, I was a little disappointed that they only came out with one zombies map. I was like, what the fuck?
But it's fucking fun.
That's another thing. I love zombies, so that's.
But it's fun because I played it.
Yeah.
And I don't even play zombies because I know the stories are cool and I was like a big fanboys of that. I don't
really care about the
I focus
story.
on the story of the campaign
Yeah.
and the multiplayer. I always play the campaign first.
Yeah.
in multiplayer. And that's why I was like, don't do a loop. Like, what the fuck? You don't have the
Also,
story
I
of
heard
this
the
shit?
campaign was good. Was the campaign
The
good?
campaign was fucking beautiful. I wish it was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I wish I would make
I like Call of Duty campaigns. I know a lot of people don't play it. Like, well, I didn't play like the this one, Modern Warfare, at all because.
What?
I mean, I played a little bit of it, but I just
I
like,
even played that one.
dude, it's just I wasn't that
Dude.
into it. Like,
You're missing the entire aspect of the beauty of the fucking game, of itself.
Like
But
I know
entirely.
Warzone and all the lures like tied into the campaign and shit.
Why do you think me and him was so fucking good at it? Because I be in it like that. Like, oh. He just be like, all right, I'm here with a cigarette. All right. And that's really what it is. I be hyped as fuck and I love it. And you understand where you look at locations at. Like, okay, for example, Verdes, do you know where they come from? Do you know explain the backstory? All these fucking cinematics that are tied in.
It's in the intro, yeah.
Yeah, bro, you got, be in it. If you say you want to fucking stream it, because we're going to ask you questions like, what about Call of Duty? And then you can be like, awkward silence. And you're like, oh shit.
I don't know, man.
I don't
was
know.
just like assume like honestly like I didn't even plan on buying Modern Warfare, and then like Warzone came out and it was like the midst of quarantine, like lockdown, and I was like, fuck it, man. I just got a new gaming laptop. I'm like, oh, download this shit.
It's fucking dope.
Dude, I had all my cousins come over. We had like a fucking LAN party. It was cool.
Fuck.
Like we had like
You
a bunch
fucking
of
invite
TVs.
us at all.
Sorry, bro.
Jerk.
Asshole. But
But-
it's all good.
Yeah, we were playing that shit nonstop, and then like I was like, ah, fuck, I don't want to play like whole ass like, and I wanted like to like obviously like grind the guns and then get the guns better and
Yeah.
shit. So I was like, I bought it on sale, like $40 or whatever.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I mean, but you're good at it though. Like I appreciate you being the third person because like I would say he didn't play Call of Duty either for a while. He just played solo
I hated
games.
that shit. I like single player games.
You're like my cousin. My cousin like talks a lot of shit about like doesn't talk a lot of shit. He's just not into like Call of Duty and like that kind of shit
I
at
wasn't
all.
either.
Really?
Yeah, I'm into it. Like I like the competitive aspect of it, and I like
It's toxic as fuck.
and it is like yeah,
it's toxic as fuck.
it's addictive as fuck, and it's like a lot of it's because it's like immediate gratification, like like you got all the little bright things.
But it's a distraction.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
Yeah, it fucking throws you off your like shot and shit. But it is exciting.
Yeah.
And when you have a squad, dude, like I was
And
saying,
it takes like
appreciate
a lot.
you.
I feel like that game takes like a decent amount of like skill for the most part.
Absolutely.
Like, in terms of like, yeah.
How long? So you? Okay, so I mean, how many Call of Duties have you played?
I played like Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty, like the old ones.
Did you
Like
stop into the
yeah, like
franchise?
I was like I stopped like I didn't play like World at War or whatever. Like I know that was like a big one that
I didn't
a lot
play
of
that
people
one
fuck with.
Well, no, I did. I did play that one.
I
Sorry.
played like Black Ops 4. I like Black Ops 4. And obviously Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was like my fucking.
You didn't play any Modern Warfare?
Oh yeah,
series?
Modern Warfare 1. I played Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I played
2.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
I think
3.
I played 3. Yeah, I played 3 too.
People debate about which
I
Call of
wasn't
Duty is the
crazy
best
about
one.
3. Yeah.
It's Black Ops and Call
No,
of
Black
Duty
Ops for me was like favorite one. That's another reason why I wanted to get it because like it's got like I don't know. Anyway,
It's
Half
like
baked.
that.
What?
It's just you don't miss the mechanics as much as you think you do.
right, that's true.
Man, and they the Modern Warfare just this previous year just
You gonna
revamped
miss
y'all.
that smoothness
Old smoothness.
real quick.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. If you get the story, you get to really get the feel of like how smooth.
And shit, fuck that.
Did you just ash that in the hummus? Oh, we're not eating hummus anymore.
Is that way did it? No. There's no actually.
Oh, okay. I was
No, I went over the hummus. And
I was like, this motherfucker was like, yep, fuck that shit. Miko doesn't like it.
Mico.
Miko doesn't like hummus. Yes, the perfect sabotage.
Anyway,
I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm probably don't eat it anyway.
No, those dudes, bro.
Fuck you. It was fucking delicious. I'm just full. I ate before I came here too.
He's trying to
And
sell
I'm
it.
high.
It's gross.
Just sell it. You guys want to buy some low budget slightly used hummus in a can.
it's got a roasted flavor.
A little roasted, toasted
Roasted
flavor of
flavor.
marijuana and a little bit of walnut dropping from Miko's show mix. But you like that, right? Okay, all right. No, what?
What's the second peanut I've dropped, man?
That's the
Those
second-
things are rare.
Damn.
But no, I'm essential to see what she's gonna do. Like, as far as like any type of design. Did she make some
Context.
things?
We're talking about somebody who is gonna design more like shirts and stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry,
Sorry, like we're kind of like
shot
talking
into
like,
it.
out of
We're still high,
context.
so
Yeah,
it's all right.
we're high right
You're used
now.
to this. Don't question. But yeah, we're gonna get some more merch and stuff designed, and we're gonna model them for you, all of us.
Yes, our beautiful faces. Mico's especially.
Eric.
Hey,
Eric.
sit
Sing
close.
someone.
Sit closer, bro. Move that pillow if you have to. Come on, bro.
Like, yeah, show the rib.
I'm just trying
show
to get
off
you in
the
the shot.
rib.
Shoot more
Hold on.
camera back.
Look at me stand up and shit.
Like, how much are Armani exchange shirts? Do you
Armani Exchange, bro. I haven't shopped. I don't even. I don't shop there.
You don't shop there?
I don't know anybody who shops there. Some like 40-year-old guy who's like trying to like relive his youth and shit. He's like put us on his Armani Exchange.
That's
and
literally
shit.
like putting on like Ed Hardy right now.
I know.
Oh, strike the video.
That's literally I'm too sexy for my shit.
Right, exactly.
Can you pass me that water? Okay.
That's the shirts you get mad at when they ripping in the club. Like, hey, bro, we having a good time, but back up.
And
One of a crazy shirt, a story about an Armani exchange shirt. So me and my friends used to host parties and shit, right? Damn, these shirts are fucking $40. Get the fuck out of here, bro. $60, $30.
I paid $40 for a decent
I paid
For a decent shirt, you
look,
paid
for a
40
decent
bucks?
shirt. For a decent shirt, I paid like 30 to 40 between that price range.
Well, I mean, that's where our age range, yeah. I mean, who more so buys that shirt? Who's a bigger consumer?
I think
Who has watched it?
styles
I don't know.
change. Like I used to like buy a lot of stuff that had like graphics on it, but now that I'm older, I tend to buy more shit that's like plain.
Yeah.
Like
Like
not,
dad
not a
hats.
lot. Yeah, those dad hats are.
You fucking love dad hats.
Oh fuck! My bad.
Don't even edit this out.
That's staying in.
Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect here.
Damn it! Shit, damn it!
Make sure you zoom
But
everything.
right, shit. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about?
You were talking about
Dad hats.
Dad hats, yeah. I
And
wear,
like
I wear
old
dad hats.
customs.
But like I like shit like I don't know, just like stuff that doesn't like simple like minimalist designs. Like my friend's clothing company, like that I'm wearing right now. I can't really see it. I have to like turn around. Oh god.
Look at the cross. Look at the cross.
He
He did get ash in that
Yeah,
goddamn
ash
hummus.
shot.
No, it's
Did
not.
I?
It's not ash. Wait, it's ash. Yeah, whatever.
It's fine.
Good element.
All right.
Yep.
Damn it, you broke my chip.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good though. I'm still gonna eat it. It's fucking delicious.
But
That's to prove that Mico is fucking delicious.
But just stuff that you could like make multiple outfits with, like, you know what I mean? Not have to, like, I feel like it's better to spend like when
You
like,
model for them? For that company?
I did like a few shots, but like they.
Oh, you're a
but I
photographer.
mainly did most of the photography.
Okay.
Like I'll show you some of the work I did. But what was I gonna say?
Do you do anything? Do you film anything else or take photos or anything else besides
Close.
the What Do You Talk podcast?
Currently, not at the moment. Like I haven't had any projects.
Great fucking answer. No work for the other side, all right, buddy?
I'm.
You signed a blood oath.
Well, hold on. Hold on. I still got, your boys still got to make money somehow.
Of course.
He said hurtful.
No.
But here, hold on, I got some shot. God damn.
Are you everything any projects planned for the future?
Yes and no. Like, obviously, like, I really want to get into, like, writing something in terms of, like, creative, like, skit, but I don't know, man. I just have a lot, like, that I gotta sort through, and I don't know. I just gotta do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, I don't know. We talked about this last time, like, that whole, like, fear of, like, doing stuff.
Did we?
And, like...
Was it filmed? Did it really happen? Or
It
did you
did
dream
happen.
that?
No, it happened.
Or did
It
you
was in the
dream
last
that?
episode. I'm pretty sure like I could put something up.
Right?
The more you know.
Right? But as you were saying, they got things going on, life,
I don't know, just like
stress, east, west.
Like I'm
The sound of your own breath.
like I guess trying to get back into like this what I'm doing now, and feels good to be doing something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like it's like obviously like with COVID this year, like not a lot happened, and but also too like I didn't really like I kind of like sat back a little bit. You know what I mean? I kind of relaxed. I didn't fucking like try to like pursue anything or whatever. And now that, you know, we're like towards the end of the year, I'm kind of like, oh shit, like where did the whole year go, you know?
Yeah, you blink, and it's like, it's kind of like, okay, well, next year we'll be here. Let's see what happens then. But you kind of like got to do it at the same time in the midst of it. You know what I'm saying? And like this is a part of it.
Yeah, that's why it's such a hard question to answer, because it's like in my head it's like yeah, but also it's like in my head it's like
the way you just said that brings perfect like segues way right into what I want to talk about today. Ambition, bro. You gotta use that ambition, that whatever you're talking about, that drive, as your fucking push, your fuel to do whatever it is you fucking like. What do you want to do though? Have you figured that out? Like that's usually a question that I usually ask myself too. Like even with this, what do I want to do? I want to talk about ambition. I want to fucking go in there, talk about games, you know, talk about life.
right.
But it's this ambition though. Like what drives me to do that? Like I have something that I have a vision that like what I see myself as, right? You know, I try to like project it, like by doing this, being at home, by thinking of stuff outside the box, so like meeting with other people, like other creative people and stuff like that. Just that ambition, like man, like getting up every day, like thinking about it, like or waking up at night, randomly, just like thinking about it, like fuck, how the fuck I'm gonna do this? This is ambition. You gotta fucking use that shit, bro. Honestly, I don't know how I told you to think about it before, but
Yeah, I mean like that was a tough one to answer, like to think about, because like I think about like what I'm doing now and I'm just like, have I been really ambitious? And I don't feel like I have. Obviously this, like you bring us together to do this, I felt like was really cool, and I was like, all right, like I'll put myself into this right now, and you know, just like I want to see some, you know, see where this goes, and you know, whatever. But like I you know,
you feel satisfied?
I feel satisfied, but also I don't feel as satisfied as I could be. Like I feel like I still have a lot of more work I got to do, and I feel like I haven't been disciplined with myself. You know what I mean? Like I have to be make more sacrifices, more.
So what are you doing right now to stop you from thinking about
I don't know,
right
like in terms of like
on air
like
right
spending,
now,
like spending time, like instead of spending time like doing leisurely activities, spending more time like doing more productive shit, like trying to like figure out. Like,
you're being productive right now. Well, I'm asking you right now.
True.
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Like, dude, I want to get into like I want to be able to do this like full time, but like have like money rolling in like from other like, you know, so you know income sources.
What do you?
Like,
You're not asking my question. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? What do you mean?
What is it that your goal, like your image of this is? I'm portraying. Like, I want to put a podcast radio personality, but what do you want to do? What do you want? Like, are you want to be like a movie maker,
I want to be like
or
I want to be a filmmaker.
what is Eric Soto's like?
I always
behind his name.
We'll
go on the grave.
I mean,
like,
I've always dreamed of like wanting to make movies. Yeah, like I've always wanted to do that. I think for as long as I can remember, probably like since I was like a little kid.
really?
You know? Yeah. Same
But
thing
do you
with
love
music.
it? Do you love it or you like it?
I love it, but also like I feel like I do ask myself that question, like if I loved it, like would I be like as, you know, laid back as I have been, you know what I mean?
Even that,
but
just have a clear answer of it. I think, honestly, having a more clear answer of it, like what is that? When like somebody asks me what I want to do, I'm like, oh, I do a podcast. I'm radio personality for a podcast. I'll give them my flat answer. When somebody gives you, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to put you on the out street. I'm just trying to give an example of like what I mean. Like knowing that answer is like, okay, Brandon, what do you do?
Yeah.
I do a podcast. I'm a real person on a podcast. That's what I want to do. Not like, I could kind of do that thing. Like I could be an athlete, I could be a football player, do all these things. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. When they put me in the grave, hopefully that's gonna be the thing that they like put on the fucking gravestone. That motherfucker was a radio personality podcast.
He was
like that's what I was like. Hey,
Brandon Kimbo,
the greatest.
Nothing else. Just he had a podcast.
It's like,
Damn.
That was it.
Yo, picture me with my arms up. I'm gonna fuck stuff like I made it, and then like give me a couple like 100K views and get my mom a nice house. Boom.
You know.
I don't give a fuck. But what does Eric Soto put on the like? Rich like, all right, I just want to be about Brandon's fucking podcast. All right, put him in the hole. Like I don't know, but what do you want to do? Like, ask you that question.
Yeah, like I want to, you know, make, you know, be a filmmaker of sorts, like make film, you know, like do this, like, you know, also like, I mean, I'm a creative person. I feel like I like to dabble in like music too. Like, obviously, I did that, you know, for a few years, but or when I was younger,
right.
But haven't done it in a while, and that's kind of like another thing I kind of want to pursue too. But like, for the most part, like make it's in terms of like creative output, like make films. Like that's what I want to do. Like, and I just, I want to get into like the writing aspect and start like putting writing shit down.
Oh, yeah,
just,
bro.
It's tough. Like I have to take a creative writing course or something.
Or
Yeah.
just fucking write in a book, in a
Right.
notebook. I got a
That's
notebook
true.
for this. Like
Yeah.
I wrote Ambition in a notebook. And
I have
I
a
left it at
notebook
home.
too. I was keeping a bullet journal for a little bit, but I have not been keeping up with it.
Trust the process, bro.
Yeah.
That's probably my biggest thing that I'm about to say. Trusting the process, like even with this, trusting the process. Like I was like, okay, I get this. I didn't need a location. That was the biggest part, the biggest obstacle, location. Cause I already got that stuff, and then you get that stuff, and then we all like
Right.
work together. But like,
Right.
do you love it though? You're like, I want to really fucking do that because I'm willing to like
No,
die behind
like,
this.
I feel like when I'm like doing this, like I'm more like in my element. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm more like attentive. Like because obviously I work a job where I'm like sitting down all day and fucking doing like repetitive tasks, like
Mhm.
in terms of like booking and scheduling things for people and when I'm doing this like when I do have gigs and stuff like that, shooting for people, like I'm definitely more like focused. I'm more energetic, more less keen to distraction because I'm like that's kind of like the job is like kind of all over the place. You know what I mean?
right.
And I feel like that for I'm like slightly ADD. Like I don't know like what my thing is, but like anyway,
fine.
but
Call
I
it
know
what
like
call it.
that kind of shit works for me. So
Yeah,
like
absolutely, and just use it as a superpower, bro.
right, exactly.
Like
That's
Kanye
why-
West. I was screaming and shit.
Yeah, exactly. and believe it or not, a lot of people who do like have that like are in like those like kind of creative fields because it allows them
Absolutely.
to like use that whole like
The
way that
spectrum.
that brain is wired. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like versus like other people who are more like analytical. They're more better at like analytical jobs and like like that kind of shit. Or people who are good with their hands are better at like physical labor jobs, which I feel like they don't teach enough in like high schools and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, starting trades and shit, and like fucking starting your own business, because like you can make a lot of fucking money off that shit, dude.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I know people who are
Yes.
who they got into like plumbing or electricians or contractor or whatever, and
Mhm.
you make a decent fucking amount of money.
You're not lying, bro. Like I lived it a little
And it's
bit.
cheaper than fucking college.
Right.
Yeah, trade school.
The comparison is amazing. It's amazing. Like school's a whole other like spectrum I can go into. Or angry thing. I'm not gonna get into that, but no, bro.
We'll save that
Like
for another
that
time.
dream, but like I'm with that though. Like if you were like I really want to make some films, and then gotta ask you like what type of genre. So, like I was in I did theater in high school, so I'm all about like theatrical shit.
Right. When I was younger, I wanted to shoot like my movie like Idol or whatever was like
Porn.
George Romero.
Oh,
Like I
I was
love
gonna
like
say a porn.
No,
When you
no,
did the
no.
porn, I was like your first
Ron Jeremy. He
Ron
was
Jeremy.
my film idol.
Ron Jeremy.
No, it was George Romero because like obviously like I was huge, like I was big into like zombies and all that shit, and I knew he like made Night of the Living Dead, and I watched that film, but that film was like for its time really like it was controversial, it was really
Oh, yeah.
out there, and it was
That's the black and white edition, right?
Yeah, black
And
and white.
with the black guy in it.
yeah.
I watched that.
That was I think the first
Very first
movie
one?
role where like. I don't know if it's the first, but I think it's one of the first movie roles that actually had like a black guy as like the lead like
Role.
hero, like
Yeah.
like protagonist, and
They had the Mexican that shit too, right? I mean, like
What movie?
they were hitting women
Night
and
of the
shit.
Living Dead?
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead is a black and
Have you ever
white.
watched that movie?
Oh man,
Dude, what?
I don't watch TV,
Bro, okay, but that's like you could rent Night of the Living Dead.
I probably did. Let me see.
I'm a big movie buff, but
It's a black and white movie, but like it's like the first zombie movie, and
yeah,
it's like
Black Lee. You
Black
actually would love it
Lee,
actually.
he's a hero.
He had an open chest shirt.
Yeah, he's like
Dead ass.
And dude, he doesn't fuck around. He
He don't
like,
fuck around.
He like
I think
slaps,
slaps like a woman.
He slaps a
It's the
white girl.
message.
Yeah,
He slaps a
He's
white girl
Get
that
your
shit.
shit together.
And slaps her in the face because
Yeah.
they trying to survive the zombie fucking thing.
Yeah, dude, they're all like trapped in the house and shit.
They bringing all of them motherfuckers. It's
He's the
it's a
last
classic.
dude. I'm not. I mean, no spoiler alert, but it's like he's like the last one. Like,
Yep.
they do. Oh, like I don't spoil it. That's the thing. Like,
It's great. I watched it at film studies class actually. In
yeah,
college.
it's such a good movie. And then like obviously like another one was like the reinterpretation of Dawn of the Dead. I like the obviously there's like the original version from the 70s I think or whatever that George Romero directed.
I haven't seen. I only seen the one with what's the famous actor's name?
The big black dude.
Wasn't another one though?
There was a few of them. The guy from Modern Family's in it.
This man look like Barack Obama. There's
Yeah, I
whole
think so.
movies on YouTube.
For free? You should
Dude,
watch it, bro.
Watch that shit.
You enjoy the shit.
The supercut version.
Right? Slapping the shit out of it like that.
Yeah, he
Get
just-
your shit together.
That's all cut.
Man, slap the right. Yeah, slap the fuck out of it. I'm like, damn.
You know that's
Remix
cut.
like a motherfucker and shit. But that's a good. And domestic.
They're coming for you, Barbara. They're coming for you. That's yeah.
You'll fucking know all the references
Yeah.
from this. That's a good ass fucking movie. You want to like do like horror movies? That's like
Well, I
horror.
wanted to, and then like I got older, and I was like, I feel like I still would like to, but also like I like comedy too. Like I feel like that's comedy is like a I feel like in terms of like filmmaking, like comedy's kind of like an easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but like it's a more like achievable like genre to get into, because comedy could be like, I mean, it's subjective, but it could be like, you know, like a lot of good comedy movies were like low budget, but they
Right.
were like still great, like for, you know, what
But
what they were, because they relied on the material, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Versus like horror, you gotta like look into like what kind of horror are you gonna do? Is there gonna be a monster? You gotta fucking decide like effects, like, oh, that's gonna cost money. Like you gotta hire somebody to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
or if you go the more, you know, maybe paranormal, you can do like ghost effects for cheap.
I mean, you kind of need a little touch of, which we gotta kind of push on the spot right now. A little bit of horror. I gotta say with horror, but like comedies.
I like horror comedies a lot.
With
Like
his,
Shaun of the Dead is one
video.
of my favorite fucking. Oh yeah, that video I did for him.
Yeah, with the fucking the contacts and shit like that. We had to poke him in the eye,
Yeah.
eye for horror, right?
I gotta put that like. I think I have the clip, so I could put it in there somewhere.
Oh,
but,
absolutely.
like,
You do?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah, we gotta
even-
finish
that's
that,
even
bro.
Dope. I mean-
We didn't talk about it last time, but
We
gotta
did. We should
finish
talk
that
about
video.
it. Do you want to ever finish that video for Cats of the Bag?
Yeah, I'm down. We're gonna have to reshoot the whole thing though, because I feel like I looked entirely different.
Oh, we'll see. I'll look at the video. It's not that. It hasn't been that long, bro.
Man,
We'll edit. We're gonna edit
You're
that
like,
video
man.
anyway.
2020 aged me, man.
I'm fucking 5 years older in 1 year.
I feel 48.
Man, who you telling? I have the voice of Kratos, so I might be 100 years old. We don't know.
No.
But yeah, you should definitely do that. I would love to be a part of that too. Like, I'm behind you, bro. But
Yeah.
what about you, Mico? What you want
Well,
to do,
yeah.
bro?
Let's see me go into the conversation.
What do you want to do?
It's quiet ass over there. I'm just
I know
kidding.
the gaming for sure.
Gaming.
He's the one that got me getting monitors and shit. So, yeah. What do you want to do?
I'll be a YouTuber. Gaming YouTuber. I can get behind that.
I mean, y'all answer for me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Okay.
But
I'll shut up.
I just want to be a owner of something.
Like what?
It can be a business within cars, because you never run out of somebody who needs a car or needs a car fixed. It could be something with oil, because you never run out of oil. Or it can be something within gaming, because these are the things that are been very essential to my life for years now. I've been doing with cars and games.
So. Okay.
So between the two, my goal is to be successful of producing media that shows you how to do it. So let's say if I open a car business,
DIY.
yeah, I'm gonna show people how to fix their car or change their oil.
Dude, yeah. Start like a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking dope.
Instagram. I mean, a lot of businesses are doing that now, and it's
Yeah.
actually really, dude. Fucking crazy enough. Like out of fucking nowhere, like obviously, like I have no interest in farming, but for some reason, like YouTube suggested me like a farming video, and this
And
guy,
it'd be dope when you
yeah,
watch it.
it's like it's like a vlog. This guy's vlogging his fucking like whole, his like day to day like shit, and he owns like has like an animal farm. He's got like cows and shit, and
Right.
it just shows like a bunch of shots about like cows. Like he had like a shot of this fucking humongous ass bull that they have. Like this motherfucker looks like he's on steroids. Like
Oh,
Arnold
word?
Schwarzenegger, the bulls. And you know, I'm watching this shit. I'm like, why am I watching?
What type of fucking?
I'm like, why am I watching this video about this fucking farmer?
But it was
like, you know,
interesting,
like
though.
it draws attention to like his business, and he has like fucking merch, and then like obviously he has his own like he sells produce and shit like that. So yeah, like a lot of people are doing that, and it's like weird how like people like me, like who have nothing to do with it, will watch it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, when am I ever gonna
It'll pique your interest and stuff.
Like I got a fucking advertisement fucking on YouTube for fucking farm overalls. I was like,
oh shit!
watching that video, I was like,
get my man's in some overalls.
Shit. Oh, here we go.
It's funny you brought up the
I'm
gaming.
gonna open up a farm. That's what I'm gonna do, guys.
That you did that. It's funny that you brought that gaming because they got like politicians involved into gaming now.
Wait, what?
Like AOC is her name, I believe. Oh yeah. She's playing Among Us. We're streaming it.
Really?
Locally. And some other politicians that said they want to start their streaming thing too. So now it's finally it's finally happening to us, boys.
Oh my god, I want to see fucking what the debate should have been was Trump and Biden going 1v1 on fucking Modern Warfare.
No. Do you guys understand what's happening? It's finally
quick scope his
they're
ass.
finally fucking they're finally invading the fucking gaming world, bro. They're finally fucking invading the gaming world. Yeah. That's the only thing we had left to escape the motherfuckers to talk about shit.
I mean,
it's a final invasion. They're like, oh, it's cute. No. I see it totally fucking differently. I see it as a fucking invasion.
Well, I think
because we had our way away from that shit.
Gaming is bigger now than it's ever been, and like Mico makes a point. Like, I mean, it's like
well,
I know
politics though.
Well, okay, but think about it. Politics will make its way into any form of media that people consume. You know what I mean? Like even like we're playing Modern Warfare and motherfuckers have Trump as their clan tag. You know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's different when it's like a bigger grand scale of things. We just do this for shits and giggles. But now when you're a person of power doing it.
Well, I mean, look at Call of Duty. Like that whole fucking thing is like it's all military. And what is military? Military is politics and politics. You know what I mean? Like it's influences and shit. Yeah, it's a game. But like, are you saying like more like
the effect of the butterfly effect? So for example, if I wanted to run for president. Okay. And I know the mainstream thing to get most people's votes is a way of doing what? What is everybody doing? The trending topics of the internet. It's gaming. So if I ever want you to swing your vote, guess what I play? I play Among Us, stream with me. I think of it in a bigger outlook than everything. Because that's how I'm going to get you to swing a vote. Hey, Aaron, remember that once we played Call of Duty together? Hey, listen, man, I'm running for mayor. I don't mind if you slide your name right here on this line and let me know I got your vote. Put this fucking shirt on. And here you go. And now we're all Republican, Democrat cowboys, because that's how I feel. Arthur Morgan. Anyway, what are you going to say? That's my little spin on that.
I definitely just forgot.
But that's, I mean, it's for real, though. Like, I think about it like that. Like, because now, think about it. Now, you think she knows, he plays Among Us. Like, oh, damn, we should play the game with her one time. Okay, we should maybe kind of cool and shit. And then later on, like, hey, I'm finna start doing this, You a big-time streamer now on Twitch and shit. Mm-hmm. Use your platform, stream with you one day, and then now her votes are swayed. That's how people are fucking sheep. You know how to hurt them. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm just thinking about that, like how big of that effect's gonna be, bro.
I mean, but it's like people be doing that already.
But on a bigger scale, though.
Travis Scott be doing that.
I know.
With the video games, yeah.
He played it, but right. But is he a politician?
Fortnite gets everything.
Is he a politician?
I mean, but
I don't know so much politicians. I know it's for sure like the media is like obviously like gaming's big. I mean look at like free games. You still get like advertisements. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. So, yeah, I'm not against that at all. She's streaming now though, so we can follow her right now on Twitch.
Like maybe she was a gamer all her life, but she's like hopping to be in politics too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Like fucking Henry Cavill.
I don't know, man.
Henry Cavill is he's like this big fucking handsome actor, but he's actually like a fucking huge like gamer nerd, like nerd in general. Like he plays like D&D. He fucking like collects like collectibles and shit. He did like a whole video where like he built his own like gaming PC to play like League of Legends.
Maybe that's the barrier that's being crossed now. Like there's no bounds anymore. There was crossing barriers now.
It's just crazy how like people fucking make money.
I'm trying to see what you mean, like.
So if I'm a politician, right?
Okay.
Look.
Wait, hold on, wait. We gotta hold on. I'm fucking confused here. So you're saying, as I was trying to figure out, you're saying that like politicians are gonna use video games to fucking swing votes.
Has it done? It's not a possibility. Have you not heard anything crazier than that? Have you not heard about the pedophiles in Hollywood?
I mean, yes, I've heard about those.
Have you not?
Yes, yes, I've heard.
All right, I've heard about crazy things, buddy.
I mean,
I've heard about crazy. Have you not heard about the Russians and the Trump election?
Yes,
I heard about crazy things, buddy. All right, then.
The Epsteins and the hold on. Exactly. I gotta restart this recording thing. Hold on.
One second. Shit, man. Wait, we gotta record first.
Okay. All right. We're starting it back up. Okay, here we go.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so a person that doesn't like her who plays video games is not going to immediately like her because she's playing Among Us.
Yeah, like
That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
no,
I
no,
don't think,
no.
yeah, I think politics
But
is
I'm
more
saying you
complicated
can use
than
it.
that.
What I'm saying, you can use it though. I can use it to swing my younger view with votes. All right, okay. Who makes it? What happened this year?
You mean like when Biden like went to played Despacito or something like that, like to his like Latin audience? Like
What happened this year? What happened this year in the votes, in the voting, as far as the votes went? Large, like younger crowds went out and voted than they ever did before in history. So I'm just thinking about like in a real retrospective, like how powerful that could possibly be, because we got younger votes that happened this year. What did they do to get that?
They talking about this year? Well, we've been on lockdown. They asked me to go outside.
But no, I'm saying as well as that though, everyone's more aware, consciously is aware, right? Everyone's sitting at home, was watching everything, right? That okay, cool. So that's not gonna go away after the pandemic and all that other shit. It's not gonna go away.
Right.
So when it's time for you to get your votes for different shit and different like small little things, like okay, for example, Kamala Harris, the 3-strike rule that happened in California. She did that back in whatever amount of time they brought that shit up, because that's like, if y'all probably like paid attention to that back before y'all voted for it, you're like, okay, because everybody has a standpoint on it. I'm not saying yes or no to either or side, but I'm just saying that could be a possibility to get younger crowds like it did this year, whatever they use to this year to fucking get younger crowds to fucking vote.
Well, what is she?
Games are fucking are powerful, like stuff like that is powerful, like streaming, like kids like, oh shit. And remember the younger generations, because we're already advanced, we're the middle children. But the kids behind us, like the generation that like fucking do tablets and computers and the fucking camera at the same time with another arm that comes up their fucking back, them motherfuckers are advanced, because like when you're younger age in psychology, like you absorb everything. So they're allowed to look at the computer screen, look exactly everything up. So if she, Mrs. AOC that plays streams, plays Twitch or what like that. Okay, what else does she do? She's whatever this side of the vote. Oh, then what is voting? And like I'm not saying it's not a bad or a good thing, but I'm just saying that's something that's gonna affect it though. I'm just saying, does that make sense? I proved my evidence with that one.
Yeah, I mean, like of course, like politics. I mean, politics are gonna, obviously try to swing people's votes in the way of media. I haven't specifically seen it in a video game aspect. Besides, I mean, that I guess you could say that. I mean, considering
I just thought today. That's what I'm saying. I brought it up.
I mean, you might see it more in the future, considering that like the older generation is like dying off, and like
but they have nothing to do. They're at home,
like
right.
Our generation obviously is going to be more like in places of power, like in Congress, and all that shit. So
think about that.
It's not. I'm not saying it's not
butterfly flag.
I don't think you're using the term butterfly effect.
Immediately. Butterfly effect.
Did you just say that for everything? Butterfly, just to, like, add more
butterfly.
Butterfly effect. Like, what?
That's what I'm just saying, like, later on in the years.
Ashton Kutcher.
The Simpsons predicting 9/11.
Not number 2. That sucked.
Exactly. Yeah. The Simpsons predicting 9/11 type shit.
Do we have another...
Which is like a comical thing, too.
Or do we...
Yeah, those are all in there.
Otherwise, okay.
Those bunch in there. But, like, even, like, think about, what's his face? Like The Simpsons.
Put your ass to work.
It's kind of funny that we laugh about that type of shit, but in The Simpsons, they had 9/11 references and like a lot of predictability in the future, and everyone like jokes about it. But it's like some of that's just kind of creepy.
Well, have you seen the? It's
kind of funny.
Have you seen the documentary? Have you seen the documentary, The Social Dilemma?
Yep.
What did you think of it?
I thought that it was very fucking interesting and powerful because it was right.
Yeah.
Social media is very addictive.
No.
You can watch that shit.
I don't watch television.
Dude, it's on Netflix. You don't have a Netflix account? You don't have a fucking Netflix account?
Everything I ever watch is on the background.
Bro, this man lives in a cave. I'm just kidding.
It's in the background.
It just plays in the background while I do other shit.
Okay. But you should definitely watch it.
Netflix, are you still there? Oh. I'll just see myself out. I'll just... All right. But no, it was powerful though. I think it was powerful. Like, you're saying how addictive technology is, like emails, Facebook,
and they definitely covered that. Yeah, like how the media can
sway things.
Well, they used it a lot, like in this past election
with Trump.
year. With Trump. Yeah, definitely Trump. Dude, like in the weeks leading up to the election, I noticed that Trump had his like media team or whatever were like putting out videos that had like clickbaity titles and clickbaity like shit like on YouTube and shit like that. And I was like, wow, I'm like you could tell they're hiring like younger people. I mean, again, I'm not saying anything bad about people who are Republican. Like I am one of those people who I am like in the middle in terms
conservative.
of like, no, like I
no.
No, in some, okay, I think in some like topics, yes. Other topics, no. Like, for example, like, do I agree like in your right to like own a firearm and blah blah blah? Yes.
I do.
But do I
agree.
agree like am I like pro-choice? Yes. You know, like that's a topic that I lean left on. You know, like so I don't think like it's to like to label somebody and like throw them, oh, you're this because I've said shit and people like assume that like, oh, you must be like this
That.
because you said this, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like you don't know. I feel like people are more complicated than that, and you can't just like put people in a square fucking box and like call it like, oh, you're this, you're the Democratic Party, you're the Republican Party. I feel like a lot of people are like swinging in between. Like that's why that explains a lot of why like there were more people who there were. I mean, I don't know how many people voted for Trump, but I feel like there was a little bit more people who probably voted than they say. You know.
Of course.
And
I mean,
like,
I don't know. But remember,
and if I can agree with, I don't agree with Trump on a lot of things, but if I agree with him on one thing, I will say like the media is biased and the media does, you know, lie.
well, that's what I'm saying. The power of the media as well, though.
Yeah.
It's powerful. So I'm like,
Right.
me saying that small little suggestion of the gaming thing. Think about viewers that watch Twitch players all this fucking time. Because who has time to fucking watch people play a fucking video game all the time? Kids. Ninja got fucking famous from fucking kids watching them play Fortnite. So
That blows my mind, bro. I mean, honestly, like
and he's a millionaire. So think about so what I'm saying
PewDiePie.
is what I'm saying is not that far fetched at all because she's
it's not okay. Like yeah, it's not that far fetched, but it's like it's ridiculous when they do try to bring those people in because they have nothing to do with it. Because like I remember the whole PewDiePie scandal when they were trying to say that PewDiePie was like an alt-right fucking like Nazi because fucking somebody in the Washington Post fucking took a bunch of snippets from his videos and then like cut it up to make it look like because he would make jokes about like Nazis and like pretty controversial jokes, but like they're fucking jokes. You know what I mean? Like it's comedy. Like who gives a fuck? Like, he's not being serious. Obviously, like we all agree that Nazis are bad, but anyway, they fucking took a snippet of all from his videos and then put it in the Washington Post video, and then basically came out calling him like a Nazi, and all these people were coming out on Twitter hating on him when that wasn't even what he said, and they didn't even get the full context of what he was saying.
The media sways easily. Yeah. People are sheep, dude. They're easily swayed. So
yeah, I mean, especially like the older generation. Like I have to tell my mom sometimes, like when she sees things online, I'm like, and she'll not all the time. My mom's not dumb, but like sometimes like, oh, like.
Little naive,
little things, like that to the normal person might be easy to miss. I mean, I've been fucking like. Like
scammed.
Yeah, I've been scammed.
Scammed the fuck out of like shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here. I've been scammed before, but like you know what I mean. It's just like you learn to catch those things. And
you pick up those cues.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you notice you slip onto some shit. Like
Well, yeah. I mean, the more newer shit, technology's not isn't gonna stop getting better or like newer. It's gonna get better faster than we can keep up with it. So yeah, I'm sure there's like
I said, the
20 years from now,
behind us is gonna be fucking advanced as fuck, dude.
They're gonna be fucking little Elon Musk like wow.
The game he's playing, the cyberpunk shit's like gonna be real life. Like yep. When you say arms at your fucking ass and shit, like with blades on them and shit and guns.
Babies growing in like fucking like tanks, like
like fucking clones. This is already probably happening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. That whole like aspect in cyberpunk kind of like. That blows my mind because it's like I can't think of somebody who would like voluntarily get their limbs like amputated or like replaced for like robotics. But in that universe, it's obviously so far fetched because the technology's so advanced. Like, there's no way we're fucking there. I mean, we might be someday, but like
we kind of got, but it's not robotic. Well, I mean
it's
kind of robotic.
I mean, we are.
Like war veterans, their arms and shit let blown off. They use like robotic limbs and stuff like that. And
I think there definitely is the possibility of the future of like human and robotic like. Migration
compatibility
in a sense, yeah, because Elon Musk is working on like a chip right now, like a brain chip, like that can help like give off certain like electronic signals to certain parts of your brain to help like in terms of like depression or like other shit like that, and they're making prosthetic limbs that are better now. There's like a video I saw where this dude like had one, he's controlling it, and it's like full like hand motion and shit. Like
bro. It was getting there. It was getting scary. Like. It's okay.
AI.
Yeah.
AI is getting better. I mean,
you see that dog? You have a dog now. It's a robot dog.
Dude, that thing.
And it can fucking climb up shit.
That thing is like. Did you see like
it's
the robot
fast
cheetah?
As fuck too. Yeah, it's fast as
fuck. That fucking fascinates me. Like the whole like military like use of like robotics. And,
it scares me though.
Yeah, like they're in the future. You're gonna see some fucking like You're gonna see the same fucking dog things, but they're gonna have like guns attached to them. They're gonna be
chasing you. Ah!
They're gonna be running down the.
Where's
fucking,
the
like,
fucking rent? I'm
the Sahara in Afghanistan.
It's gonna be in America though.
It's gonna be in the hood though.
Yeah.
Yep. Like a home front.
Shit.
They had a game like that, home front. They had like people that come to
Please
America.
return to your homes.
Right? With
like,
drone. But
yeah.
we're already there though. We already have drones.
Drones, yeah.
Amazon used that shit just to offer packages,
I
but
mean, there's
eventually
weaponized drones
put
already.
put a grenade on this. Like okay,
Didn't Trump use that to blow dudes? Shit?
airstrike. Yeah, drones.
I know Obama did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing Obama hat. Let's not lie. That did happen.
This is part of why
There
I
were a
support.
lot of that did happen.
Yeah, man. I don't know, cause like machines don't have a conscience of anything. So I don't know. I don't want us to get too far ahead of ourselves, cause then they're not gonna eat us. Like well, we need organic because we're imperfect.
I mean,
Robots are made to be perfect.
see, that's the thing. Like right now, we're in a point where like on my job, like it's weird. Like my job, like I'm kind of. We do have a system, an automatic system, but I'm there because the system still makes mistakes, and like I can correct those mistakes. But obviously, like I know, like down the line, like if they think something better than my job will become obsolete.
Yep.
You know, like it's only a matter of time.
You're teaching your replacement. Isn't that a fucked up concept?
Mm-hmm.
You want me? I've been working in my job for 17 years.
That's why people are getting. That's why everything's becoming more of like a gig economy now. Like we're like people are getting like side hustles and like so the side business and making that their thing. Kind of like how I felt like things were back in like medieval era, like where people were like specialists in like you're a blacksmith or you're somebody who works
and that's fucking dope actually.
And that was their thing, you know. But now we're feeling kind of getting back to that because obviously with all the jobs now, obviously like now, okay, for example, I've worked in an office for a long time. The office has been a thing for like the past, 30, 40 years now. You know what I mean, or longer than that. But like the concept of the American office has been around for a long time. And now it's, I was gonna say let's roll another.
I didn't know what the hell you put this out there for. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Start rolling another. But like that whole concept has been around for a long time, and now it's crazy how like innovation comes out of like when bad shit happens. I can't think of the word for it, but you know what I mean. Like,
absolutely.
Pandemic happens, and like all now it's like everything's remote. Everything.
You have to survive, bro. It's called survival. You have to survive regardless of what the fuck goes on around you.
It's adaptation.
And what else? Ambition. Because you can't let that shit fucking let you down, bro. Like,
that's true.
Of course you can be let down by because of whatever thing goes around you and shit like that. But if everyone has an individual boat, right? Mm-hmm. And your boat has a couple holes in it, your shit's sinking like a motherfucker. You can get shit patched up. Some people like, I don't know. When I see like flogging, when humans and shit, the thing that happens with them, I feel as though they like it doesn't happen instinctively, like right away. Like people don't want like unless like you get hit by a bus or something like that, freak accident. But most of the time, like we're like okay, I'm thinking about with the fancies of like with robots, like where your job becomes obsolete. Right. They're gonna need the creativity part about it. Mm-hmm. That's what robots can't replicate, right? Like they can't do the.
They might get there. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, man, because you still need the organic piece, right? Like to make that creative aspect.
Kind of like that's the big question. Like, what is like consciousness and what is it? You know what I mean? Like, and that's what they think they're
creativity.
Trying to figure out. Creativity, yes. Like,
what?
Like, can you teach her? Yeah, can you teach a fucking robot creativity? I don't know. Can you teach? I mean, you can definitely teach a robot to draw. Like, you can teach a robot to fucking play an instrument. You can teach a robot to do those things, but can you teach a robot like inspiration? Like, can you teach a robot like
dreaming?
Like for all I know, like robots only know replicating. They don't know like
efficiency.
Right, replicating and efficiency.
Because humans self-preserve before they get the job done, especially nowadays.
Like, can you teach it emotion? Like, can you teach it to?
Do you want to?
Yeah, I mean, you can break down the chemical reaction of emotion. You can break that down to science, but like, it's hard to like explain it when you're feeling it. I don't know. It's
but I don't think I want to teach something that doesn't have an understanding of those things. That never had it, because like once again, okay, if you hurt someone or kill somebody, right? And I mean, some people have special cases, but majority of people have a cognizant of feelings of like feeling bad if you're doing something, right? If it's something that's been taught that that you build, that's the thing that has never had it before, you can't teach it. It'll just fucking kill, and that'll be it. And that's turn the lights off, and that's it. Then they just continue to do that. And then what? What's to stop that? You know what I'm saying? It's like I think about Terminator shit. Like, damn, Skynet shit is kind of fucking crazy.
Too. Morality is that's a whole other thing. Morality is
how you even teach that?
I feel like religion has done. I mean, not to say like I'm
to a robot.
To a robot, yeah.
Religion to a robot.
No, you can't teach a robot that because a robot doesn't know. Technically, I mean, if we are its creators, so technically, like an AI can say that we are its God.
So we, as in the people that create it.
But it can get smart enough to be like, well, I don't need you and do all
but
that.
But like I said, we as the people create it. So all right, you don't make robots. He don't make robots. I don't make robots. So the person specifically making robots is perfect. This is perfect. This is a perfect setup for an evil fucking villain to be like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. Get their ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit the button and like, you know what I'm saying? Because who's like smart is gonna win every time. I don't care about how big and muscular you are or whatever. Brains is always gonna win. So with like robots like that. If they can fucking crawl around your fucking body and like break your neck and shit like that and incapacitate you, make you paralyzed forever, like that just that freaks me the fuck out. Because eventually that's what's gonna happen when we get to that point. Damn it, Eric.
Sorry,
that's all good. But yeah, man, that shit makes me wonder, like, bro, what if we get to that point, man, like. Them robots gonna be fucking breaking niggas' necks and shit. Like imagine a robot like a squirrel crawling on your motherfucking body, like calm down, Eric. If you don't, or I can incapacitate you, like what, and just hit you in the fucking neck, you get like paralyzed forever. Like damn.
Robot police.
Right. That Judge Dredd style, like Judge Dredd, like the jury and shit. Like you know what, you're guilty. Just blow your shit off.
Replace the police with robots to get rid of bias. Like
fucked up. Well, that work? That might work though. But it'd be a very tight shit we'll have.
Yeah.
We couldn't even have this fucking podcast.
Yeah, that means everybody.
What the fuck are you talking about? Bad things? Get the fuck out of here. Are you rolling up marijuanas?
You just hear the door just bust in. Oh shit! And then it just
like laser beams and shit everywhere.
God, no, it's a
yeah, I don't know, man. That could be the future, but also the cool aspect of having like the robotic limbs. That's kind of cool though. I'm not even fucking lie. Like if I could just
I want some robot legs. I want to run fast.
I swear to God, if I could jump like out the gym, motherfuckers, like dunk everybody. I don't want to dunk somebody. Honestly, like not being like a kid like at a birthday party. Like I want to like the grown ass like LeBron, hey, like challenge, dunk his ass, like you know feel that you know what I'm saying. VR is close to getting to that. Like that's a good feel. They get those vests now. Where you can put a vest on and play Call of Duty and you can feel all that stupid ass.
Yeah, oh my god, like that movie Ready Player One. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
That was a great representation of like I think like the future of VR because definitely they're already making those things, those like pads that like they're trying to perfect the technology, but like that you can walk around and like,
I saw
physically and in the virtual world. There's one that's like I know that's like more of a basic design that's like. It's kind of more based off sliding, like so
it's a round bottom, and
but you take off you wear special shoes that allow it's like more
slide.
Slippery,
It holds your back,
and it holds you in place, so you could do that. But I saw one where they're making like the treadmills that go like this way and then that way to like replicate like 360 movement.
That would be fucking crazy. Having your house it's gonna be crazy expensive too. Just another thing, like investing in the future, like gaming.
No, you definitely like you should like and gaming. Few things that I feel like are good to invest in are like gaming, marijuana. There is some marijuana stock, but I mean,
I gotta run cannabis, baby. I always got that shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Real estate, you can never go wrong with real estate. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh hell yeah, be a property.
I'm gonna get enough money to like get myself like a little duplex, rent out the other unit, then save up for another property, move out of that, rent out the one I just moved. It's like house hacking. It's like a certain way like you got to do it, but. I mean, I work at a real estate, company, so I'm using that to my advantage to like learn.
Hell yeah, like tools of the trade, man. That's how you got to do it.
But yeah, certain stock. I feel like stocks are good to like invest in, but like I feel like you kind of got to have a little bit more money in your pocket to kind of be able to like because with stocks I feel like there's more of a risk that's involved with stock. Not to say like you can't get that you shouldn't invest.
High risk, high reward, buddy.
I have stock like in, but that's just because I work there. Mm-hmm. Oops, I shouldn't say the name of the company. We'll bleep that out. We'll bleep that out. They don't need to know where I work.
They work at strip clubs.
Bloop real estate.
I don't know, man. Like the tool of the trade. Like I don't know. Just learn, but you learn that shit yourself. That you have to go to school for that, right? So I said school. I was telling my mom about that.
My
School.
real estate exam. So my course. Yeah.
But see, it's directly towards the course you're learning shit about real estate. You're learning about topography.
Well, no, I'm self-taught at that.
Are you learning about topography? Are you learning
topography?
Yeah, it's the elevation of mountains.
Oh.
Are you learning any of that type of shit in your real estate classes? You learn shit directly towards you're using your field,
yeah,
right?
I don't know any.
That's what I'm saying. That's my only problem with school, bro. Like, it's shit.
You're like, you know topography? I was like, what?
No, but like what's I'm saying in your course,
Yeah.
you're learning what's gonna be used.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
school. It's just a big ass rip off. I was talking about this shit today with my OG. I was like, yo, school. Like, okay, for example, high school. We all went to high school and shit like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
You get your diploma. That's your gen ed.
Did you go to high school?
Yeah, I went to high school with him actually.
Like,
I went to health. I had health class with this motherfucker.
it looks like he's sleeping, bro.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, I took all the gen eds in high school.
Yeah.
Then you go to college and like, hey, do your gen eds again.
Right.
It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right, but harder. So I'm like, why? I just did it back there though. Mm-hmm. It's a big ass rip off, and they make you pay stupid amount of money. And then my kick in the teeth is the teacher tells you.
That's why I'm like, you should go to like
trade.
That or like if you're gonna go into college, like go into like I did like the community college route, and I feel like a lot of people could go, but community college should be like more affordable than it is. Like, you know what I mean? Well, I mean it is. Or it should be. I don't know if it should be free. I don't know. That's a whole other subject that I'm not too familiar and I don't want to dive my feet into. But like, you know. But yeah, I agree. Like they waste a lot of time like with shit that doesn't really. I mean, it's good. Like I get like math and like certain subjects teach like in math like teach critical thinking skills and shit like that. Teach you how to like solve problems.
Yeah.
But like when you get older, like I feel like there definitely should be a reform in like the way the education system is, because it's definitely a one size fits all thing, and not everybody fits in.
What time is it actually?
It's 6:48.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna roll this last blunt. But anyway,
Last blend.
what was I gonna say though? But anyway, fuck numbers. That's why I didn't go to school. Because that shit was just, like I said, for me to sit there and feel like, because teachers told me that I wouldn't have to never use math.
I mean, yeah.
So it's like, I'm kind of mad about that because you're telling me that I'll never use something that I'm paying $700 for.
I would hope you would.
I'm in class using
nothing. You would use normal, like, there's math and, like you would use math for, like basic adding, addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, like, that kind of shit. But, like, are you going to use, calculus? Probably not. I mean, unless you're gonna go into
basic math, yeah, I understand that multiplication,
that
all
requires
that shit.
That, or like
PEMDAS and shit.
Geometry. If you're gonna get into like something like
in your field,
architecture,
though. Yeah, but it should be stuff that's going towards your field, not a waste of time. Because if I'm not gonna use it in my field, what's the fuck? If I'm gonna go to school,
imagine how much. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like,
it's money.
I agree with you, right? How much resources it would take to fucking have an individual learning plan for every single student. That's what fucking private school's for. And that's where people got the money for that shit. Who could?
But they make it's a money machine though. So because if I taught everybody how to do certain shit, right?
Right.
It would generate more money though, because more people know how to fucking do shit, and also probably make it easier for everybody else.
Make it generate more money, but then you're gonna have to charge more, and then that's gonna make it harder for people in lower income communities to afford people to go to school.
Well, that's why there's
because you still gotta pay like something to go to like the basic inner city school. Like you still gotta pay for like tuition and that kind of thing. Like what parents do.
Tax breakdowns and like and they have things for like families just like that. But
yeah.
I don't know, school like. I feel like it's business like a rip off though. I'm like, damn, so you gonna charge me for that shit? College, there we go.
College in the way that it's
structured.
It is structured, I feel like is bad. I feel like, yeah, basic education is like important, but like definitely like
that's what I should say.
Reach,
sorry,
like
college,
yeah.
not education. I like learning.
Right.
But.
Once you like reach a certain level, you can that. I mean, again, like that's what people did back in the day. Like people, they didn't have they had fucking apprenticeships. You know what I mean? Like you would go like at 18 or whatever fucking age you were considered a man, and you would go live with the local blacksmith or whatever, or like work under him, and you wouldn't get paid for shit, but you would get like experience.
And that's isn't that bogus too? When you're done with school, they used to tell you need experience. So where do you get the experience from? You like all your years learning in school.
Well, yeah, that or
so you designed it to fuck me over.
Or you do that, or you do internships, but some are paid, some are not. Depends on like how much time you got and
so you rolling the dice and
again,
go.
It varies. Like some people have have those, the time and the money to like afford to do that. Other people don't. But I mean, again, I feel like there's definitely different ways. There's not one way to be successful. There are multiple ways. Like there's 1,000 different ways to skin a cat. Okay, maybe not 1,000, but like, however the whole saying, however the saying goes. Like there's, and I feel like they don't teach that, or they don't teach you. They don't focus on that. Obviously, they teach like college and like, we gotta go to college, and that's the thing. But I feel like that's gonna change. I mean, obviously, like we're leaning more towards like a gig economy. People are more like likely to start side gigs and side businesses, or that make them their whole businesses. More people are starting businesses, which is good for the economy, because that's the whole point of capitalism. But what was I gonna say? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. No. I hate when that happens. I haven't even smoked yet. But I guess what I'm saying is like,
what is this?
I feel like, that's my wheat bag.
You know what I'm saying? It's all
lemon sorbet.
Thank you, sir. That's what I was looking for, and as well.
But I feel like it might go back to that, like apprenticeships or people learning like under different, or having that's why I feel like it's important for like people to have mentors and like people that they learn under, because I feel like that's still a big thing that a lot of people don't have, or that are missing. Like whether it doesn't even have to be like somebody it could just be somebody that you look up to, like a motivational speaker or like a business guru.
100%, man.
I feel like people need to have somebody that they aspire to be, and that they can learn from.
Some type of leadership is necessary. Is needed for sure.
For sure.
But what's the best leadership? What's the worst leader? Like that's a big debate that people have too. Who's right to lead? Who's wrong to lead? What is their standpoint on this and that? But that's kind of hard too, because like to be the person that have to fill the shoes of a person that I'm gonna be the man that you turn to. Like, okay, for example, Obama on your hat. Or you just be president. Like that's too much big of a title that I would ever to be asked for. Like, I'll be president. Like, and your outcome, your words like determine like people if they die or not and shit like that, and they eat and shit. That's like a big ass pressure. But someone has to do it though, right? You know what I'm saying? But like I think that's where politics get involved. That's where we don't live in like what's Fidel Castro? What's this shit called? What's up a dictatorship? We don't have that type of
communism or fascism.
Yeah, we don't have that. But I feel like that's
the bad socialism.
I mean, but it can come to our way though. I believe honestly, it's a possibility. It's because I don't know, shifting of tides, bro. And I just saw how crazy this last election, like how, man, this year's woken me up about a lot of shit about people I kind of knew, but I got to really see it firsthand. It's been not entertaining, but like, damn, people can get really ugly and nasty.
Right.
Period. Especially when it comes to politics alone, man. People have gotten shot and gotten killed. People that happens all the time, but this election, it's just they debuted it like that. You see it, like, because everyone's at home, so you have nothing to do but watch it.
People, when they get like they heavily set their belief, that's why I feel like it's important to like listen to both sides of the argument, because there's so many people who they like set their beliefs in like one side, and then like the thing about beliefs are like when you attack somebody like in their beliefs, it's like you're attacking them like personally, and those people fucking will take it like an offense, and they'll be like, oh, how could you say that? Like when you like tell a religious person that you don't believe there's a God, they're like, what? How could you say that? And they take
what?
and they're like, what? And people are set in their beliefs, and that's a whole belief systems are a huge thing in like the human psyche, and like we wrap our egos around it, and that's a whole different like level of psychology. But like people are you attack their beliefs, they get nasty. I mean, that's what we've definitely seen plenty of examples of that this year.
There's a lot of violence. A lot bigger violence that I've seen that I thought I would see. Like, I know, like, violence like this, like, I said, to be, like, shit on TV and to be real for what we can see to be real. It's like,
right.
You gotta question everything now, like, what you hear, what you see, and all that shit. But
right.
It was just like, damn. It's like that over some words, though. That's crazy, because, like, it's just people believe, like, these are words, right? Like, which is, like, what you say does have, like, power in them. Like, damn. Some people lost their lives over just because, like, who they were choosing to vote for. Like, damn. It's that powerful, bro. Your life of what the fuck you got to say. And then you got to defend it. I mean, but isn't that what America's about?
Do you think like?
That's what America's built on. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like, have you guys seen that movie, Mad Max Fury Road?
Yeah, I did. That's the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Tom Hardy. Have you
Yep.
seen that? No. Okay. But it's pretty.
Played
cool.
the game too.
They played the game.
Yep.
How was the game?
Beautiful. Magnum opus.
Scrotum. What was the guy's name? Scrotus.
Or whatever. Yeah, we were doing the back car.
Fucking, but that's kind of crazy. Like when you think about like in that universe, how like society's like basically crumbled down, but yet somehow, some way, like people they need some sort of like order or some sort of like thing, so they create these hierarchies. Like I've been reading a lot of like Jordan Peterson. He talks about like how like social hierarchies and how like no matter like we're definitely like a social creature, you know, human beings.
Yeah.
So like no matter what, we're always gonna create that like social hierarchy and like classes and like people being higher than others and other people like being the 99%, and you know it's just how humans have been for like millennia.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a structure that
It's like the Roman ages, there's been classes and like clash of the classes. You know what I mean? Like,
and when I don't know how do you stop that? And is classes like, is that a bad thing to have classes? Because I think you need things to work, right? That's like being realistic. You need things to work properly.
I think
you need to properly function of the gears. Everybody needs to play the part, right? But you know, how do you determine where you?
Whoa!
How you determine?
You got ghosts in here, bro?
I tell you, he's the devil. Anyway,
Got to deal with the devil.
oh man, what the fuck was I supposed to say? I fucking forgot.
You're talking about social hierarchies.
Oh yeah, do you think they're necessary?
I mean, I think it's just a part of our evolutionary psychology, like social hierarchies. I mean, like you can see it. There's social hierarchies in lobsters, for example.
What?
Yeah, like they're people. How do I put it? Like, okay, so I'm reading. You know who Jordan Peterson is? He's
No.
like a clinical psychologist. I'm reading I'm listening to an audiobook that he wrote called 12 Rules for Life. Anyway, he talks about that and how like in lobsters, you know, when like two lobsters fight, like, you know, like basically the chapter is about like, you know, being confident and like sitting up with your back straight and like all that shit. Like because like in lobsters, when two lobsters fight like over like territory or like over a female, and one lobster beats the other lobster, that one lobster will then, in a result of that, like basically make himself like a beta lobster or a lesser than, you know what I mean? And that other lobster is like the alpha lobster. And like there's just like different examples of it that like amongst the animal kingdom
Mico.
that they share social hierarchies similar not exactly but similar to humans. We basically like we could break down all of our behaviors to like basic animal, you know, motivations, but like obviously in a lot more of an advanced like setting.
So you saying lobsters in a certain setting, if the other one lobster's more bigger or massive, like
right, like another
our
lobster.
macho's the other one, he's basically the top dog on deck, basically.
Yeah, and then that other lobster that's defeated, like more or less statistically speaking, won't like likely fight again or won't
Ever again?
Yeah,
His
like,
lifetime?
Yeah, and that's not to say like I mean that.
It's a lobster, so I don't want to do about
How do I put it? Like it's hard to like. You just got to read the book. Honestly, I really recommend it. I'm only on chapter 4 right now, but it's pretty good. It's like he talks a lot of. I mean, it's kind of like a hard. I listened to the audio version, so it's a little helpful. But like, it's a little bit of a hard read, but it's.
I mean, the animal kingdom alone has a hierarchy. Okay, for like when I took a psychology class, like in college, they were talking about fucking lions in animal kingdom and how they eat their young and shit like that to be the top dog. They eat their fucking young.
Oh yeah, when one lion kills. When one pride kills the alpha and the other pride, it will eat
they piss around.
Yeah.
And like and to think about that's so real. Like if you like I've talked about Mico about this before. If you look back at fucking Lion King, Simba's army was all female lions, dude. It was and you don't even
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Same with chimpanzees and like gorillas, like they have a harem of females, like.
So why do I don't understand why women get so mad when you want a whole bunch of girls, but whatever.
I mean, that's the thing we could talk about too, because like that's definitely like we've discussed. Like I feel like, I mean, you see it in like other animals, and it's the same with humans. Like male and female mating strategies are just different. Like how we like operate and like how we do shit. You know what I mean? So, like,
it's a weird, like, understanding.
I mean, I know there's that whole fairy tale fucking whatever on Disney Channel Love, but like I said, you can bring everything down to like animalistic,
But I like it. But I like which I've learned just from regular experience is that like just going off instinct, you're more susceptible of getting getting whatever you want. Like as far as women go, like just being instead of like trying to portray an image. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the instinct, and at least in our animal kingdom,
alpha guys get more options to women. Absolutely, like that goes.
But this is a structure though.
Like the same thing in animals. Like the alpha animal gets the better options of females to mate with. That's just how it goes.
But we get options of bulking up though after the fact. But I mean, it's kind of unfair though too, because in our animal kingdom that we have is an unfair ecosystem. It's an ecosystem that exists like with weapons and shit like that, as advancements of that shit. Like, because back in the day, like I remember from like being younger, I used to fight. Like in my fight now, I gotta play my jaw right now from fighting. Back in the day, so like from like fights, that's like you fight, you run, you whatever, like you walk away from that shit. Now it's not an option anymore, really. Like people don't fight anymore now. They just they pull their gun out and shoot you, and then that's just. Right. That's in your story. That's fucked up. But if it just be in a natural animal kingdom, if you like, we don't have to be like lobsters though. We can like go to the gym and bulk up and like, all right, let's fight again, bro, like type thing. But now that option's now being thrown away.
I guess that's what I'm saying. I would love to like read the whole like thing of how, because see the way he explains it beautifully and it's way easier to understand, and I'm just terrible at like
you're butchering it.
Butchering the fuck out of it.
It's all good. But it's all good though. But I understand that though completely. Like I said, like the lions in the animal kingdom, like for you to kill your kid because he's out there, just a dude being like born to the fucking, because like damn, this motherfucker might come for the top spot. Yeah. But each other, like that's crazy because we think about that far, like we don't do that type of shit. Cause like what I'm saying, it's my shorty, it's my son. You probably I don't know. I don't have kids, but I might be like, yo, this is my kid. Like, yo, niggas like little small me. But I ain't gonna be like, yo, how like? But maybe when you get older, like
think about hitting your kid,
right? But maybe when they get older, this is for discipline and like put them in their place. But that's another thing too. Like, it's a natural part of the instinct, right? Yeah. You challenge the head of the house. It's like, have you ever challenged your dad before? Oh, yeah. You go. It's part of that shit. Yeah. They didn't get no time for that. Because they're animals though. We're fucking humans. Yeah. Animals like, fuck that shit. I kill your ass. Like, oh, you what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe your dad, maybe like, you want to fight me? All right, beat your ass and shit. Yeah. My brothers have done that to me.
I've been there. Like, I know what that's like. So, yeah, it's yeah, other animals will just kill your ass.
Like,
bite your neck and shit.
I watched a video of some gorillas, and
dude,
they were in a
brutal as fuck. They'll tear limbs off, like bite fingers. They'll like bite
and
fingers off and shit. Like two chimps fighting, they'll bite and scratch at each other, bite off like little fingers and shit.
And don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Think about next time, motherfucker, try to fight me. Yeah. Like let that missing finger be a reminder.
Right.
That's brutal as fuck. But like in humanity, if we did that shit, like everybody, like it's a lot of like bitch assness. Like people go get guns and shit and weapons because they can't fight. You can learn martial arts just like that. You know, like you know what I'm saying. Like I think I like think about Bruce Lee a lot and shit because he was like a little motherfucker, but he was. What about? You in the rest of this? Or you good?
No. I love Bruce Lee.
Yeah, like that shit's. That's crazy. That's something fucking crazy to think about. Like if we didn't have weapons, right? Like guns and shit, right? And we just had like I got a game like that too on PlayStation. It's called Absolver. Everybody just fucking fights. It was just like that. Like I don't know. I don't think it would be as bad as it is now, cause having that advantage. And
there's a whole thing on. You ever watch that show, Into the Badlands?
I love that fucking show. I've seen all 3 seasons.
It's 3 seasons. I fucking lost track.
I think so. Yeah,
it's one of those shows I fell off of. I liked it, but I was just like, I don't know. Like I was watching a lot of shows at that time, but I like the aspect of it. Like guns are outlawed, so people had to learn to fight and like use swords and like fucking martial arts and combat and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I feel like that's a better theme or a thought process than being compared to like people just easily gonna get guns and shit. Like that's the easy way out. Have to be able to learn to train a sword or some shit like or type of spear. That's dope or shit like that. But like, there's no honor and shit. Like, me and Mico, we had to be playing fucking Ghost of Tsushima. Like, no honor. Like, that's a big ass thing because like no one has honor anymore. It's like fuck it. And I get it because like you don't know what the other person's gonna fucking pull out. But if we didn't
Mico,
have
like,
that shit,
in the future, like he buys a katana and then he buys like the whole like samurai get up and he's just like in his apartment, just like
Honestly.
chopping up watermelons.
the fucking fan and shit is with the inspiration already getting started and shit.
So I'm getting rid of all the digital shit now. And waiting.
Don't you get a sword?
Yeah.
For this Chinese
You ever practice
girlfriend.
with? You ever practice with that motherfucker?
Yeah, I cut myself a couple times too.
Oh, with that one sword, dude, I want to get like a fucking like full blown like katana. Like I want to get like a nice
Some bitches heavy.
dude. They're cool. Like I want to get like I was like looking at a few websites. They're like anywhere from like a decent one, and you can get them for like maybe $300.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker gonna be heavy. Go how to use
That'd
it
be
Mm-hmm.
though.
cool. I think it's cool like that people collect like old school like weaponry because you know it's funny. It's like they're still under the category of weapons, but like they're more like you don't have to really have a license for them. You know, you could just buy them because it's just like a lot of people just use them as like art pieces because guns are like more the rage. But like if the motherfucker breaks in, you could still like
And that's so much more personal.
Can you
too.
imagine that? You just like you just see an arm fly through your life.
With the gun still.
Yeah. The hand lands and just go with the gun and then shoots your wife. And they're like, no! That's the beginning of the movie.
Have you started writing, motherfucker?
He said, shoot your wife.
The flying cut off hand lands, bullet flies.
That's like the Ninja Batman basically. You throw that motherfucker a big ass shuriken, cut your fucking arm off. Ah! That's fucked up. I think about that shit like Batman, the one that kills.
Oh, Ben Affleck? Batfleck?
Yeah, he was killing people in that movie. No one talks about that.
No, dude. Yeah, he was killing motherfuckers.
He dropped that. He did the whole crate on that guy's fucking
I kind of
neck.
like that, but they did that with the Flashpoint Batman. Like, Flashpoint, like, Thomas Wayne Batman. He rocks guns and shit. He fucking shoots motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. I like that aspect, like DC heroes kind of killing people. You watch the Boys?
Yeah, I love that show.
If you finished it,
Yeah. Well, yeah, season 2, yeah.
what you think?
It's great. I love it.
Favorite character? You watched it?
I would say Butcher. Butcher's my favorite.
Watch a little bit of it? The Boys? Didn't
This-
even?
He doesn't-
I forgot. Damn, he
yeah,
doesn't watch TV.
He doesn't watch TV, bro.
Damn it! I forget
He
he's
just
fucking
he
game
just
of
li- He just lives vicariously through us.
Let's see.
Bro.
Oh,
You can come over to
damn!
my house and you can
We were
watch
supposed
it.
to bring that up this time. Miko's never fucking seen Star Wars.
Bro, yeah. How? Come on, man.
But we're gonna get you into Star Wars by watching The Mandalorian. Have you watched The Mandalorian?
Yes.
Are you caught up?
No, I'm not caught up.
Today's Friday, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll probably go watch that shit after this.
I think I'm gonna binge this after because I actually haven't watched any of the season 2 episodes, so you can't say anything.
Oh,
But I love season 1.
okay. Well, season 1. Well, we can talk about season 1 though. Or we can't because he hasn't seen it. Oh, well, you need to fucking what are you interested in, my friend? What do you like? Games.
Games are like movies, bro.
like
I
movies
like-
to interact with.
Existing.
You're so existential.
And I ain't even like that.
Explain it.
I just like being inside of my body.
Like knowing that you're alive.
Yeah. That's why I like using. That's why I like handy jobs. I like using my body.
And that's the thing. That's like a skill.
That's why I like games. I don't like games because they good. Especially not now. I like games because I know how to maneuver them.
Because you use your body.
It's like driving a car.
Just because you're good at them though. Yeah. I feel you. I mean, I don't know. I've had my feeling part kind of both.
Yeah.
I love movies.
Existing though.
I like existing. I
like that too. I didn't think about that part. Existing.
Yeah.
I mean, we are. I mean, we here, right? I think the weeds started to hit me a little bit.
I don't mean no.
The weeds started to hit me.
We got
just
four
little.
minutes
I
in this timer.
Right.
I just like being grounded.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
yeah.
like knowing exactly what's going on in front of me.
Right.
Everything that's on that shit don't interest me. That's why I never seen it. I don't know. I don't be trying to say it because everybody be getting real pissy about that.
No, I'm not mad.
No,
at
I'm
you,
not
but I
saying y'all get
understand
mad
that.
about it. I'm saying, but in the past, when I talk about how I don't see it because I'm not interested, people get mad about it. But I'm just not. All the MCUs, all that, not at all.
Would you do a segment where we do like Mico watches XYZ,
He's like,
and then like you come back
Nope.
with your like thoughts on
Nope.
it? I know they're always
No.
gonna. I know they're always gonna be like
negative.
you're always gonna expect a negative like review, but like who knows? He might come out
If
and
I
say
like-
like,
If a movie's good, I like. I won't sit there like I'm not.
Wait,
open to
I know a movie that he fucking recommended me.
What?
Fight Club.
"Oh, I love Fight Club."
You seen Fight Club?
It's the best movie ever.
That is
Okay,
a
Tyler-
movie
Tyler
place.
Durden.
That's what
Yeah.
I spoke about him existing. Is like I don't know. It's way too much reference to him being Tyler
That whole
Durden.
movie in itself is like the guy fucking like it's an extreme representation of this guy fucking going red pill in a sense.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I like it.
But that's why
That's why you like
I like it because
I like The Matrix too.
I got
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I gotta really start eating the peanuts. They dry in my mouth. But no, I like the fact that it's fucking unapologetically men,
Right.
and it questions what that is because it's a concept. It's not just a thing you are. So like that's what I like about Fight Club, and you can have so many interpretations of it. Like you probably took it exactly like different than I took it. I was like, damn.
I think I've been raged already.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy was like full blown like rage.
just
like
it was a modern caveman.
Yeah.
Literally. And so like, and then the reason why I don't like all that shit, the subscription services, all that shit, like, bro, like,
I mean, to be fair, like
you really need that shit?
no, not fair. To be, but like I don't know. Like I guess as a creative, I like I guess yeah. Like you, when you're creative, you have to learn to like create more than you consume. So I agree with Mico in that aspect.
Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
I was on the apps like heavy, like Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. Carried all of it.
How you feel? Did you feel better from it?
One more.
Did you feel better from
You
it?
know, batteries on the pack. Don't worry about it. You can have as many as you want.
I just want.
But
Did you feel better from it though? Did you feel like a cleanse?
not a cleanse, but I feel like I can think clearly. I feel like ain't nothing in the way of.
I mean that's true. I stopped using Facebook recently for that reason. I mean,
Oh, really?
yeah, it was just one of the. So I just keep an eye on the timer. It's got like a minute left. I don't have to restart it.
Alright, good. We can wrap it up, bro. If you want. It's up to you.
We take a cigarette break and wait till you come back in.
Yeah.
What? No, we can keep going. I mean, I'm just letting the conversation stop when it naturally like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
stops or whatever. We're like, I don't even know how long in. Maybe like, definitely over an hour. I don't know how long it's been.
Hold on.
We started at like, it's like 7 now. We started at like, I can't remember what time we started.
Probably like late 5.
What time? How much money we got left?
Wait, how long right now? 2 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, guys.
We're at the 2 hours.
Sorry to cut Mico off,
We're at
but
the 2 hours right now.
thanks, guys. Next time we'll let Mico talk a lot
hold
more.
on. So we're gonna. Wait, I'm all scrambled. Hold on. Wait, you can't just end the shit like that. Come on, bro. We gotta keep this shit professional.
Thanos snap.
Okay.
Thanos snap.
Okay. Okay, so we're
And I
gonna.
brought it back.
Whoop. Okay, so we're gonna do a proper outro.
What were you
There
saying,
we
my friend, my double friend?
Finish what you were saying.
Yeah, because you had a point you were saying about you feeling better and that not a cleanse.
A
but
cleanse from the.
Not a
I completely forgot. Like,
I was listening to you. You said
um,
you can think clearly.
how much time left on that?
I just started it again, so it's
Yeah.
got like another 30 minutes.
We can
on
just
there.
like stop it though.
But I can stop it whenever.
So still get your point across.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut you off like mid conversation. Sorry, I know I'm doing it right now.
Nah, I forgot.
So I asked, you get rid of all your social media and Facebook. Was it cleanse?
No,
you said no.
It wasn't like a cleanse. It was just like, I just got more grounded. I got more focused on humans and what the fuck patterns basically.
True.
Did you make like an experiment? What did you learn?
I didn't experiment. It's just you start noticing things. Like after 26, you gotta think about it, as years goes by, like shit just start repeating itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then suddenly start turning to bigger versions of the shit that was in your teen years, and you be like, oh. So
You gradually turn to those old grandpas and aunties and uncles, like, yeah, like, I don't know. I feel you. Like, I watch, like, I don't know, maybe the world go by this. I mean, in different like perspectives, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, you can watch it from your phone. You can go outside and actually live it. You can go record it. You know what I'm saying? But seeing how, like, in my way, for me, I manipulate it. Now, I didn't before, but seeing how things go and having, like, you know, how you can kind of see, like I said, I can see the gaming culture thing. I look at things in different perspectives, like with the real world interaction with that type of thing, like kind of thing, perspective, and like you said, being grounded. Me being grounded, but also thinking outside that box, having like that kind of balance between both. I mean, maybe that's why I said fucking Libra earlier. The balance.
yeah.
Balance.
Yeah.
Use
I
your
feel you.
balance.
There's like, I mean, like you learn, like you definitely learn like you do things out of habit, or you do things like subconsciously, like out of pure, you know. Again, like going back to like what I was saying earlier, like, you know, our brains are like wired in a sense for like comfort and shit like that, so we tend to like fall into the same behavioral patterns.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think the important thing is like learning to recognize that, and then just like, you know, bit by bit, just like switch your habits. Like that's what I think that's what like I'm trying to do. Like
But the way I'm attacking that shit, like that's what I'm saying, is like hard fucking core. Like
right.
Like I'm talking about. Like,
No other option.
It's like, how you gonna do all the advanced? To me, how you gonna do all the advanced shit when you ain't got the basics down?
Right.
So if you ain't waking up every day and eating breakfast, but you working out, what's the point?
Wait, what?
That makes
If you
sense.
waking
Oh, wait,
up-
for waking up and eating
if
breakfast.
you waking up every day and you not eating breakfast, but
Uh-huh.
then you gonna work out, what are you doing that for? You're not gaining shit.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying? That's the first. Though big breakfast is what you finna gain, right there. If you ain't even got enough discipline to be like, well, fuck it, I don't feel like eating breakfast. What you working out for?
Well, I can see your point.
Because
see your point. I mean, yeah,
like, you don't know how the body works. Like, food is fuel.
right.
Like, you wouldn't drive your car without
Well, this
gas
depends,
in
I
it.
think, on what your goals are. I feel like if you're like trying to lose weight, then like your body will even use this.
Well, overall, even if you're trying to lose weight, you still have to eat. You don't have to eat a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But it ain't what you eat, it's how much you eating. That's what people don't say. You can still eat the same bullshit, just stop eating that much. That's all it is. And you gotta cut back calories when you feel like you're too big, and eat more calories when you feel like you're too small. That's it. That's literally it. And
Well,
work
true.
out.
But you can't argue the fact that like there are some foods that are like not as good for you as
Oh,
other
not at
foods.
all. That's how you make your own shit.
That's true.
What you going out and spending money for when you can spend the government's money even to make your own stuff? All it takes is effort and discipline and ambition. You know.
Yeah.
I
So,
like
like,
we came
I've
back
learned-
around.
I've learned
Ambition.
a few recipes in my living alone. And,
You can even
pretty
just
good.
eat the same shit, bro. If you check my freezer, one day we're gonna do an MTV Cribs. We're gonna check my freezer, and all it is in there is chicken and fish and.
Same.
Have you tried
My
to buy
cheap-
like other like little ingredients to just like
Yeah, I
experiment?
mean,
Spice it up.
I
Spice it
spice it up a little bit, and then sometimes it comes out good, sometimes it comes out. But regardless, I eat it.
I want you to make us dinner.
Right?
I got some
You
chicken
put it-
tenders with some fries.
You bring all that.
No,
shit.
no, you always say fries. You gotta make us
Nothing
something.
out of my fucking freezer.
You gotta be like, I have lightly toasted
Have
chicken
it.
breast.
Right.
With
He didn't mean to put me on air fryers. I didn't have air fryers today.
Yeah,
I got
man.
2 of them bitches now.
Air fryers are cool.
I
I want to
cook
get a
now
cast
too.
iron. Cast irons are fucking dope. You
Oh,
can
really?
do a lot with the cast iron.
But
Really? What do you do? What's the
What?
You
difference?
can cook steak on a cast
But-
iron. You can fucking put that shit in the oven and let that shit like cook like
But
internally.
food is fuel,
That's true.
meaning that if you're not putting no gas in your body, how you gonna function? Now that's as basic as human as I'm thinking right now.
That's true.
Like all that shit with the media and all that bullshit, that is cool, but that's what they want you to be invested in. You bored, you got the crib most of the time. They need you to be invested in something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no fucking time for that, because in my reality, my goals is to get out of or get in a situation I want to be in.
Right.
So like, how the fuck I feel like me. You know what I'm saying? Me. I feel like how the fuck can I do that when I'm either strolling, not paying attention? It's people walking down the street that's not even paying attention to what's going on in front of them.
Right.
Like, you understand how unsafe that is. How many muggings? I know y'all been getting them Amber Alerts.
Oh, man.
Everybody been getting them Amber Alerts on the camera.
Man.
Everybody. I know y'all been getting them Amber Alerts. I know you've been ignoring them motherfuckers, but I know y'all been getting the Amber Alerts. Motherfuckers just getting snatched in broad daylight because they not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You are a human being. You are a predatory human being because your eyes are set in front. You hunt. You ain't got no 360 vision with your shit like a fucking gazelle. No.
Right.
You sat in front, so you need the fucking focus. Like, you know what I'm saying? And humans don't do that no more.
Mm.
They're not grounded.
I like what you said about posture earlier. Like, that's discipline.
Right.
Your body functions perfectly fine. Air flows through your body, your joints, everything feels better. Even your breath lubricates your bones in a way when you're holding your body up, when you stack your bones up and have your body right.
Mm-hmm.
Any slight discrepancy in that can fuck up your whole breathing mechanism and can fuck you up for a long time. All those old men with the fucking escalator backs you be seeing, the armadillo back motherfuckers,
Yeah.
that's from years of being on just hunched the fuck over. That shit's serious. Like, my granddaddy told me that shit a long time ago. Like, but discipline, ambition, those little tweaks I try to make every single day to try to make the best version of myself.
Absolutely.
Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be doing that, on the internet, trying to see who's doing what or comparing myself. I gotta be like on my best. Then I get on the internet. I get on the internet when I'm like doing my shit. Like,
when you're in grind, of course. It's a balance of things. Everything is a balance, I think.
Yeah, compare yourself who you were yesterday, not to other people where other people are today.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's part of being a man, and I really want to get people and us and everyone back in touch with that, because that shit, that's why everybody feels so lost. That's why everything feels so scrambled and everything, because like you said, like AI taking the jobs, we becoming useless. Men jobs are becoming useless. That's why I love working with my hands, because like that's the last thing I got to make me feel like, okay, at least I bust my ass today. I deserve to be sitting here smoking right now because I bust my ass today. I'm not saying if you doing any other job, that don't mean you ain't bust your ass today. I'm just saying, like, at least I physically feel that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my cardio, basically. Right. Like, when a man doesn't have that and a man becomes stagnant, you don't know how dangerous that is, because a man, even if he's somehow still steady, that shit fucks with his psyche. The man don't like feeling useless.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand how serious that shit is. And the more useless you feel, the more lost you will be. I'm not gonna promise you that. So.
That's deep. But it's real talk, though.
Real talk. What you talk.
It's what do you talk?
That's some real shit.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, not really. Just.
I mean, I don't know if you could add to that, because that shit. It's real though.
Motherfuckers.
I feel that, and that's what I was thinking about the word ambition. I'm happy you brought that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Try to bring it full circle.
Absolutely, because I feel it every day. Like even with this is what it's all something about, man. Just whatever you want to do, let's fucking do it. And that's what we did today. And I'm fucking happy as fuck. And I want to appreciate everybody who's been tuning in and subscribing and liking and commenting. And it's been What Do You Talk? Yay! I'll keep putting some type of fucking
Censor that finger.
Follow us on social media.
yes,
It'll be up there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Okay.
floating
Peace out.
down. There, I don't fucking know.